What nonsense is this? Rubbish people. How can I receive such an amount of money?
How much did you get?
£200.
Let me see what you got. Oops. See what I got. I just received £200 from my brother.
Oh, you got a lot more than I do.
Oh yes, with Moneyfix, you can receive money from any part of the world to Cameroon directly into your mobile money account at the cheapest rate.
Wow. Are you looking for the best exchange rate for all your money transfer? Try Moneyfix. Log on to moneyfix.com. Moneyfix. Fast, easy, and cheap service to Cameroon. Moneyfix.
September is around the corner, and there is no better time to embark on your journey for studies in the UK than now. Are you looking for an opportunity to study in the UK? Do you want to graduate as a critical thinker and to gain the skills employers are looking for? Do you want to study a course in the shortage occupation list of the UK? Would you like to gain work experience by taking advantage of a 2 years post-study work visa? Would you like to study a science, technology, engineering, and mathematics degree to enable easy access to a permanent residence after graduation? FK Global Education Ventures got you covered. FK Global Educational Ventures will primarily evaluate, assess, and advise you on the necessary requirements of admission, assist you in choosing from over 300 courses, assist you gain admission into any university of your choice, helps you with your visa applications, assist you with accommodation, airport pickups, and settling in the UK. For more information, do contact us on the details you see on your screens. Thank you and God bless.
One of the things that make me feel very beautiful and very confident as a brown-skinned woman is choosing the right skincare products. So here, guys, I feel of the products that I use that make me feel very beautiful, very confident. And if you have any skin issue, be it acne, hyperpigmentation, or oily skin, dry skin, whatever problem it is you're facing with your skin, trust me, Escape is here for you. Escape is actually formulated to suit all skin types, all melanated skin types. So when you use this, you see how confident I'm feeling. This is going to be you after using Escape products. Trust me.
There is always that moment when the world treats you like you ain't worth nothing. When hardship and difficulty makes you want to melt in the presence of your landlord. In these moments, the weak break down in despair, but the strong stand up and find solutions to their problems. They look for people who can help them build their dreams. They look for directions as they search their hearts to find their dreams. Then they finally find their dreams in places so beautiful, so magical, even their wildest dreams couldn't have led them to. In moments like this, they visit all their meeting groups. They use up all their last savings, put up every penny to the pursuit of their dreams. Then finally, they realize their dreams and find happiness with their loved ones. Because the finest things in life are so close but seem so far. Like Mary, you can own a land and build your dream. At Pedis Properties, we build your dreams with you.
Hey fam! Hello everybody, welcome to this very scintillating episode of Relationship Hot Topics. by Denzel, Emanuela, Bisong, and of course myself. How are we doing, guys? Can you hear me properly? For starters, can you hear me? I know I've been MIA, but I'm back now, okay? But do not get used to me, okay? Don't get used to seeing me. How are we? Let me see you pump some hearts for us, guys. Share the video as you join. You know how we do it. Share to many groups. Share with your friends. Tag them to come and get some styles, some ways to freaky your relationships and spice it up, okay? So let me see those of you who are in the comments. Thank you guys for connecting. I see you all. Join in and connecting. Share the video, share as to as many groups as possible. Okay, share. Yeah, I see it says Claire. Where are you guys watching from? Let me know in the comments as well where you're watching from, and I can see you guys. Okay, let me see. Okay. Okay, so hi. We have Amalis Kumo4. Hello, darling. Thank you. I know all you guys missed me. Yeah, you missed me. I missed you too. Thank you, guys. Benny Mega Bliss. Thank you. Thank you for connecting. Sunshine Above. How are you? Nyando Euphemia. Hello. Olan Nika. Okay. Orion. Okay. I hope I got it right. Magdalene Bongajum. Hey. Bambe Pekin promote. Okay, I see you. I think that's about the first time I'm having that name. So you're welcome. If you've been here, pardon my manners, okay? That's the first time I'm seeing that name. Chinda Natalia. Okay, Kiven Emilienne, Christelle Akum, Princess Golda, Chinda Natalia. I see you again. Ta Marie Akwi, Bongbe Noemi, Princess Bella, Praise Mba, Nyando Euphemia, Zita, Tita Vera. Hello, Tita Vera is watching on YouTube. You guys should stay there. For those of you on YouTube, okay, stay on YouTube. Do not leave because I love to see that platform grow as well. Thank you so much. I see Sulaka Larissa, Wyatt Root. Yeah, I see Giselle Italia. I've seen that. Sulaka, of course, it's repeating now. Idelambeli, Lukong Mavis, Bulilian. Hey, darling. Don Judex in the building. I see you, Papa. I owe you. I know. I owe you like 50, not just one. Idel, baby, that's my man. Come on, we come a long way. Judex has been a strong force. He's been, I mean, a force that I'm standing with, a pillar, I would say, in all of my visions. Judex has been awesome. Thank you, Papa. I mean, don't vex with me. Come on, we'll fix what matter. It's too many things. Chimbene Ruth. I see you, Tamanda, Geraldine, and all of you guys watching. Hey, I see you. I love you. Pump me hearts. Share the video. Today we're gonna get freaky. I'm not so on a yet kind of topic when I don't learn today. So what are we talking about today? Let me put that on the screen. We have how to spice up, tada! How to spice up your relationships. So it's not just gonna be only freaky talks. Hey. Do not get excited yet. So we're going to be talking about everything. And of course, you know the biggest trio on social media, right? So I know you're not going to be happy to hear that one of us is not there because of one or two things, but that notwithstanding, we're still going to cover the gap for him. So don't bother, okay? At least you know it's one of the guys. So your girl, Emanuela, is there. And one other guy is there. Can you guys guess who we're having today? Let me see those of you who have joined again. Where are you guys watching from? Let me know in the comments where you're watching from. So we have Giselle Itale, yeah? Thank you. I'm happy when I see you people. You guys make me go gaga. Okay, so I have Kwande Messi. Hi. Chinda Nateri, I've seen you. So let me know, guys, where you're watching from, okay? Just let me know. I have an issue with these. Sorry. Not sure what is happening. Okay. Okay, guys, watching from China. I see you watching from China. How is China today, darling? Watching from Boya, Baya Derek, how are you? Watching from the UAE, that's Tani Antoinette. Watching from Cameroon, hi Elvira Yika, Giselle Itale. This is on the platform, okay? Somebody's already guessing. That's a wild guess. We have Lagos, watching from Lagos, Nigeria, Nyando Euphemia. Hi. Okay, you guys are all over the world, and I'm happy that you guys can take out time, sacrifice your data, and come on board for us to get freaky together. How about that? Okay, just about time for me to introduce the biggest trio on social media as far as relationships is concerned. Who do I call first? Ladies before gentlemen. So hey, be Emanuela's fan club in the building. Can you make some noise? Can I hear you make pump in fact, highest hearts for her. Pump hearts, pump stars, pump everything, likes, wows, all of those things for her. Because she's coming looking so beautiful. Okay. At least you don't come over Cameroon. In Cameroon. Pump hearts, make some noise. Emanuela's fan club, guys. I can't see too many of the hearts. I'm not bringing her. I'm not bringing her. If you don't want me to bring her, then don't pump hearts. But if you want to see her grace our screens with her lovely face, guys, pump more hearts, yeah? Are you ready, Emanuela? Are you ready? Ta-da! Welcome, sis. Welcome. Welcome, darling. Welcome. You're looking as beautiful as ever, darling. You're shining, man.
Thank you, guys. I think I need to adjust a little.
Yes, you have to. You should. Yeah. You should.
Okay, so I don't know if it's better now.
It's not. You should be closer to so like you have to lean forward. I think the position of your camera has to go a bit up. So like kind of if you can. Your ring light, if it can go up a bit more, then it's going to be better. But it's okay. I think it's okay now. Can you guys see her properly? Because I can see her properly from my dashboard. I'm not sure about you.
Okay, so.
Right. So I can see your fine comment. Say welcome, welcome. So guys, wild guess, who is our man for today? The only man in our midst. Tell us, who do you think is with us today? Let us know in the comments. Is it Bison or Denzel? Wild guess. While you're doing that, share the video, pump hearts, tag your friends, tag your enemies, tag your village people. You know how we do it here, right? So all of us can learn, because every one of us needs to spice up our relationships every now and then, okay? So, so let us know who is coming. Is it Bison or Denzel? Somebody say, Bobby Nancy is saying Bison. Are you sure? How sure are you? Okay, so let me know. Let me see the next one. Bis. Everybody is saying it's Bison. Why are you not thinking it's Bison? Bison don't on board. Everybody is writing Bison in the comments. Did Denzel in any way tell you people that he's not going to be live? Why are you saying it's okay? Somebody has said Colette Nyanyo. Okay, I got the name. Babila is saying that it's Denzel. Giselle Itale says it's Bison. Meme Mendy is saying Bison. Everybody is saying Bison. Okay, Ethel Weber is saying Denzel. There's Alan Nadi saying Denzel. Okay, Denzel. So there's some people that don't put Denzel, then put hearts for corner. Coughing. I'll hide your IDs very soon on this platform, okay? Just about time to get the man in our midst, the only man in our midst. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to receive him? Let me hear you make some noise in the comments, guys. For more hearts, and more hearts. Ta-da! Ta-da! Ta-da!
Hi, Denny.
So, Bison and Denzel's fan club got it right. I know that most of you missed Bison as well. Welcome to the show, Denzel.
Thank you so much, Denny. Wow.
I can see your crushes in the comments.
Thank God. At least I know I'm still in the game. I'm still having some crushes.
What game? You're out of the game, man. This
No,
guy
whether
is
you're out,
this guy is
whether you're
taken.
out of the game, the good thing is, Delhi, whether you're out of the game, it's good that people still know that you are out.
No way. Emmanuel, I agree that all.
No, at least you know your product is selling.
For what you
Your
space.
product is selling.
No, there's
I-
What selling? You
I
don't
am a
display
product.
bought products on the shelves. You don't do that. Who does that?
I am the product. I should not run out of sales. At least I know that that it's still there. Some juicy stuff is still there.
Are you polygamist? Are you a polygamist? Like yes or
I'm
no?
not. I'm not. Of course, I'm
So
not.
don't hype these girls. Don't give them
So what
hope.
I'm saying, you just say you lie on it. Anyway, by the way, you ladies
Off
look
the market, guys.
people look beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We're blushing. We're blushing. Pump more
Yeah.
hearts for us guys before we start. Okay?
Wow.
Pump hearts.
I think I like your energy, Dele. It's like I have
I
to go
came
for a
back
vacation.
armed.
Yeah, it's like you have to do a fortification. I have to go for a vacation. When I'm coming back, I might have that same energy. So,
Me too, Denzel. Next week, both of us are going for a vacation.
You guys
Yeah.
are kidding me, right? You guys are kidding. Man, I'm happy, man. It's just being
Yeah.
with your own people. When I'm with my people I know love me and have my back, man. The
Yeah.
energy is 100, like
No, it's
that.
good to have you back. It's really good
Thank
to have
you.
you back.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I see a lot of you guys joining. There's Mbunwe Lindy. Hi, I see you pumping a lot of hearts. Thank you so much. Tag your friends. I insist, tag your friends. Okay. So are we ready to start now? Are we ready to start? B, let me go with you. Well, you have an overview. Okay, I know you want to advertise your cup, and I'm not sure you're very thirsty right now. Okay. Let's see your cup. Point projecting more on the screen. Let's see it.
Mhm.
Right, guys, can you
see
see
the
that?
guys?
Oh yeah, lovely hearts. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I guess that's the biggest heart we've found we've had forever now. Gracie Lovane, thank you so much. That's too many hearts for us. So okay, guys, just about the time for us to start.
Okay.
Bisong, it will not be with us. Okay, Bisong took out some time to cool off, okay, to rest, you need to revamp yourself, you need to catch up lost energy. So Bisong is having some quiet moments, okay, but he's watching, of course. Bisong in the building, pump us hearts in the comments, man. Don't forget look me for free. Pump me hearts.
I better send the question then today because when the Lino day, the lead say questions there. Bishop, prepare your questions.
I know, right? All right, Emanuela, let us cut to the chase. Come on, give us an overview of the topic. What do you think about this topic?
This topic, really an exciting. Denzel, watch out. I don't know why I'm warning Denzel, but the spirit has revealed to me that I should warn Denzel ahead of
Emanuela
time.
is in the spirit.
I mean, the spirit, guys. Okay, so I mean, it's a great Saturday, another Friday. Great to have you here. Yes, how to spice up your relationship. We always sometimes lose it, especially when you've been with someone for long. Some of these very comedy videos that we watch, the kind of when the relationship is still new. I think Deli posted one recently on Deli's Matchup, right?
Okay.
It was this comedy video on Deli's Matchup. I mean, it's a trend of videos they are making now when the relationship is still very new. When you're on the phone, and then you're using the rack to clean the grass, and then you can even climb on the fridge to make a call. You clean a dish and you put in a washing machine that is meant for clothes. You don't know what you're doing. That's how it usually starts with most relationships. But then we discovered that in most cases, if not all, immediately after some time, when you get acquainted, you get tired. It seems like you get tired of each other, and then you don't have those things. This butterfly is not happening again. So we thought today is that we should come and give some tips so that butterfly, you should keep cleaning the grass in front of your house. Keep cleaning the mango tree. Just getting confused. putting your bread inside the microwave. So we are going to try our best today, and then we are looking forward to comment, because from the comments too, we can also learn.
Of course.
The spirit says I should warn you.
Denzel, you have been warned already, so don't tell us we didn't tell you. Okay, guys, before we get to Denzel, I just want to say that today is not about coordinating, okay? I'm not going to be coordinating because I want to participate in this topic as well, okay? So we're going to take turns in talking, just so that you know it's not about a question and answer sort of. But because, of course, I'm going to just make it orderly, I would just give tell us when it's our turn to talk. So it's about taking turns. So Emanuela will speak first. She's spoken. Then over to you, and of course I'll speak to it. Then Bisong for us in the comments, and let us have your own take as well in the comments, okay? So that we can always project it and also talk about your takes. All right, Denzel. Thank you.
Well, okay. How to spice up your relationship? Well, I think being in a relationship means you sharing that bond with somebody, and it's obvious that there has to be some kind of energy between the two of you. And the way I see the spice there, it's the energy. So what is there that can keep that relationship alive? What is there to elevate that relationship, take you guys to, like, make you guys feel comfortable that with this person you have a bond? You know, I think we need spices in our relationship.
Right.
It's like spice up your food to make it delicious, to make it appealing for other people to like, wow, that looks delicious. Like the content is the spices that we put in. So I think I love the topic, and it's Freaky Friday. So we all are here to give them like our perspective, what we think about it. So I'm glad we came up with a topic, because I think most relationships are dying without spicing it up. So after this, maybe they will storm on this video and they will pick up some tips to revive their relationship. So that's just what I have to add to what Emma has said. I don't know why she's warning me. I don't know the spirit.
We know you. That's why we're warning you. So I buy her warning. I do.
Spirit.
Motion of support without warning. I do, guys. Pump us hearts, please. Pump us hearts. Okay, regarding this topic, I personally think that it's a must-have, okay, for every relationship platform, because every day we want to spice up our relationships, we want to make it better. Nobody wants to get into the relationship with the love of their lives and then they're breaking up. Nobody wants that. You want to live forever, happily ever after, like we see in the movies. And I tell you, as much as we don't take that like literally speaking, but hey, people have relationships that are close to perfect. And it could be your story as well, if you choose to want it to be your story. So today we're just trying to let you know that happy moments in relationships are possible. You see those, we don't want you to be those kind of people. When you see people holding hands together, walking down the street, you be like, I want to just pretend. It's not always pretend. It's not always like that. I want you people to understand that there are happy marriages. There are happy relationships. And remember, this is a relationship hub. So it's not just about man and woman, I mean, like emotional relationships, like, you know, husband-wife relationship, like that. It could still be brothers and sisters, friends relationships, just so we know that we could speak from every angle, so everybody is invited. But like I said, know that beautiful relationships are possible. And if you've never had that, maybe there's a reason why your relationship is not like that, or maybe there's some things you have to do. And just like Bisong and Denzel, rather, excuse me, and Emanuela have said, there's need for continuous spicing up of that relationship, or otherwise it's gonna die. So your relationship is a living thing, just so you know that it's a living thing. If you don't nurture it, if you don't pamper it, if you don't water it, if you don't feed it, it is eventually gonna die. Okay, just so we know that, guys. Pump us hearts, okay? Pump us hearts. So everybody's gonna give any tip, give it from any angle, whatever, okay? And then we're gonna end with the freaky bit. Let's start with the very ones, then we can get freaky. Denzel.
Yep.
I know you. I'm not saying you wait that part. Okay, Emanuela, first tip, relationship tip that you think can spice up a relationship. Let's hear from you.
Okay. The first tip, I would say, get acquainted with each other's romantic point.
Okay. Get acquainted with each other's romantic points. Okay, break that down. Let's hear from you.
You know, people have their different areas, soft spots, emotional soft spots. Let me know about soft spots here, and then Denzel is looking at me like, hey, Denzel. People have different emotional soft spots, and first of all, you need to know the person you are dating. You need to know the person you're dealing with. Know this soft spot. Because one thing that works for someone might not work for another person.
Right.
So when you know the spot, put it into practice. That's what you should always use.
Right.
Yes, because, okay, another lady wanting to go out. Sorry, guys, something keeps entering my eye. I don't know what's happening.
Nyanga.
Oh, Charlie, what's going on? I mean, I've been pulling the whole time. I'm not getting it. Okay, sorry about that. So someone's soft spot is not the same for another one. For example, there's one lady who might like to go out every weekend. That's her soft spot. She likes to go out there. She likes to have some fun out there. I mean, start with that at least. Because if you meet me, that kind of a person who is an outgoing someone, and you want to come and restrict me, I mean, just from the beginning of the relationship, trust me, I start seeing some things, some kind of stuff that might not work with me. Because I am not the stay-home type. I'm the outgoing type. The same way, if you meet a guy or a lady who is not such of an outgoing somebody, if you think it's something you cannot do, it means you cannot cope. But if you think you can always meet up, then there's a way of spicing this up. Let them stay home, and there are other things you can do to spice it up while they are home. That is just an example. Like, first of all, identify what really this person likes or what this person identifies as something being romantic. Is it someone who likes traveling? Because, yeah, you know, we like traveling, you know, we like traveling so much. So if I like traveling, you know, come and stop my traveling because I'm getting into a relationship. You just want to make it better. So why Denzel is speaking, I'll be thinking, guys, more is coming.
Right. Of course, I see even in the comments, okay, the pumping hearts, and the people are taking notes. Okay, Denzel, over to you. Thank you, Emanuela, for that beautiful start.
Thank you, Dolly, once more, and thank you also, Emma. I don't know. This is one of the topics that I am very, very unprepared, but I'm just going to speak from like myself. I'm just going to speak.
Experience, yeah.
Yes, I have no notes, nothing. I didn't Google anything. My first spice would be for you to know who you are, and also for your spouse to accept you for within your comfort. Like, if the things that you fancy, the things that you want to experience in life, your spouse should accept you for who you are. He should not be judgmental, because the way I see a relationship is people get shut down so many times when you start to judge them. Okay. When you start to judge people, they close doors of them being vulnerable, the way they will express themselves, because we are human and we hate bad judgment. You know, do we do that all the time? So accept people for who they are. Accept, when I talk about who they are, means those things that are healthy. You know, those things that you cannot change immediate. Like, if someone eats, how can I put it? Like, someone loves to eat unhealthy food, like someone wants to go out for a burger or pizza. Allow that person allow that person to go get that pizza or that hamburger. Like, let them have it. When you give them that chance to be who they are, like, there is that energy for them to communicate with you in the next episode or the next meeting to be who they are. So that would be my first spicy for the day.
Right. Okay. Mwah, mwah. You know how they say your food is spicy? We're gonna spice up.
Yeah.
I'm having some chili in already. Okay. I think you and Emanuela sort of said the same thing, as in, compromise in whatever
Yeah.
aspects of your partner has. You must not see things the same way, and all of that makes a lot of sense. My very first spice for relationship is touch. I believe that there's power in human touch. I believe that, for instance, if my man is a bit grumpy, if he's angry, if I've done something that is angry, or he is a bit nervous, he is a bit he's tired, especially, I think giving him a hug, a touch, it helps a lot. There's, like I said, human touch goes a long way. So what you can do for your spouse when he's angry, or when you could give him a cuddle. Touch is one of the love languages that we know about. And touch is one of those that a lot of people relate with. So most people will have their love languages, like words of affirmation. We all love those things. The majority of people, that's why sex begins with touch. So when you touch somebody, there's that emotional connection. Somehow when you touch somebody, there's this melting down of anger and anxiety, all the all the nervousness in you. So this tip I would say is, if your partner is a bit if it's all of that emotions that I've described, guess what? Just hug them. You can just hug them. You can just hug them and reassure them, like, you know what, it's going to be fine. You can just hug them and look at them in the eyes. Sometimes you just hold their hands. Some people, you don't necessarily need to hug them. If maybe you're shy or so, you can hold their hands. Just holding my hand means a lot to me. Just rubbing my shoulder could mean a lot to me. So touch goes a long way. So ease tension, okay? Hug especially. Easing tension, okay? Holding your hand to walk, especially if you're getting into a hall where maybe there's so many people and your partner is a bit nervous. Just hold their hands. Holding their hands is a sign of assurance. Yeah. You hold their hands. It works. It works a lot of times for me. You hold their hands, just hold their hands. And that way there's an assurance that, I'm not going to fall, especially for some of us who wear high heels. When you do that, they feel like I have a support system. I have somebody by me that, is going to hold me. I can walk through the wall and the stage, right through the back or to the front when I'm with some other person. It gives some sort of assurance like that. So it's a tip for me, okay? Guys, pump hearts in the comments, okay? It's getting spicy, a lot more spicy. So, Emanuela, your turn. Let's know. Hi, I see you guys. Sorry.
My turn again. Now, so another very important spice or tip with relationship is that do something new.
Do something new in our life.
Do something new. I don't know about other people, but I'm that one person who is so bored with routine. Yes, I do not like a routine life. I mean, to an extent that if I see one person passing in front of my house every day, I become bored of that person. Like I don't like routine at all. Like spice up your relationship. Do something you've not been doing before. I know I started by talking about this issue of an outgoing somebody and someone who is not an outgoing kind of person. That did not in any means cancel flexibility.
Right.
You could always be flexible, yes. I mean, you've grown up to be this guy or this lady who doesn't like going out there. And then you meet this partner who likes going out or who doesn't, or the reverse of anything. You can always try to spice this up by trying to do something new. Babe, let's go out there, have fun. Apart from this, our house, let's just have fun out there. And then if you are so much of an outgoing person, what about we watch movies at home? What about we just have some time at home once in a while? Just try to do something new. Surprise your partner. Not the usual.
Deja vu, sort of. Yeah.
Deja vu, Denzel, I know that when Denzel comes back from, when he comes back, he takes off his jacket and stuff like that. No, there should be something new. And then I know that when my husband is coming back, this is how I do. Oh God, welcome. And then there should be something new. There should be another day when he's expecting to see you standing with your normal as usual. There should be something new, just to surprise your partner. I think it gives some spiciness in the relationship that you won't imagine.
Right.
It's consistency.
Wait, no, before you get to another thing, one thing at a time, sister. Wait, we are other spice. Then
Yes.
you want to finish all point the one time.
Okay. Thank you so much. I think my second spice would be on never you stop dating. Never you stop dating.
I think it goes with the what remedy is saying.
Yeah.
You just met, so it's just like it's a new thing. I love that. Yes, Denzel, go ahead.
Yeah, so never you stop dating. We have seen so many relationships where they crumble because those people they stopped dating. They got to a position where they feel like it's like once you have the woman, especially with men, it's very common with men. Once you have the woman, you feel like no, you both should not go out anymore, or you should stop buying her gifts, or like praise her, compliments her. One thing I want men to understand is compliments are very, very necessary in a relationships.
Oh yes.
Especially, I think everyone needs compliment. Every human being needs compliment. To us men, like for me in particular, and I've noticed this with so many men. Once my lady or a friend outside tells me like, "Hey Denzel, your shoe looks good," or "Your shoe is clean," I feel really relieved. Once they say something like the way I knot my tie, and they say your tie is good, I feel it. And for women, it's more to them of maybe your hair. Once you compliment a woman with her hair, like your hair is beautiful, your makeup, your nails, those things, women love those things. I know, like, I'm glad because we are having this conversation, and men out there should really take it serious. And as well, the female version, the female side as well. Never you stop dating. The things you did while you got her, keep doing those things. It's
It's one of my tips as well, but of course.
Those are the things that interest her. Those are the things that she has interest in. So once you stop doing those things that makes her feel comfortable, the relationship is dying, and people do not take this into consideration. She fell for you because of something. So do not stop doing that thing. You could add more. You could add more to that, but make sure you keep changing the version, that you're doing the same thing over and over while you're bringing new spices in and all that. So this is my second one. Do not stop dating. Keep doing
do not, guys, write the points we're giving in the comments, okay? Do not stop dating. I mean, it's a beautiful one. It ties with what Emanuela said. I mean, at least it shows that we're in the spirit, right? You know.
Yeah. So this is the spirit that Emma was saying.
I know, right? Okay, guys,
yeah, so that's my second point, Dele.
Right. Thank you so much, Emanuela and Denzel. I mean, it's getting more beautiful by the seconds. Okay. Guys, pump us hearts if you're enjoying the show. We see your comments. We're happy that you're here to support us. Okay. My next spice will be it's something that works, and I think it's losing its value nowadays. It's writing love notes. I love that. Okay, so I could just spice up. For instance, ladies in the building, make some noise. Okay, so your partner wakes up. For me, I speak for married people, because that's the only premise I speak on. And I can talk to singles. I'm not, like I said, you guys know I'm not in for can we stay and all of that. So, but again, we've set spice up your relationship. So pick what you can pick on here and throw what you can't pick, okay? So now what I'm saying is, so your partner wakes up in the morning and he's getting ready for work, okay? Guess what? You know that he has his favorite wallet, that he likes, he would pick up. Maybe he has a car key. He has a particular place where he keeps it. He has a favorite jacket that he wears. Maybe he has his car. You know, one of the first things that he's going to see when he's not with you, guess what? You just drop a love note to it. Things like, I really appreciate you, babe. Things like, I mean, you look so good today, just like Denzel said. Things like, just something, it should not be long, just 3 lines, 3 words. I love you, just to reassure you, I care about you. I can't wait for you to come back home. I have a blessed and a wonderful day, babe. You know, I think there's something about a pen and a paper. I still believe in that. Writing a love note, because you know, nowadays we've messed it up with text messages. It's easy to just pick your phone. Oh, I just want to say hi, because you have data. You want to just say hi. Some people even say good morning with forwarded good morning messages from other people's phones. But if I receive a letter from you, I know that was mine. If I receive a love note from you, it's coming from me. And it takes you by storm, because they did not expect it. You know how we women like to spice up something? Sometimes you even just get a normal paper, and then you do your perfume on it, and then you fold it neatly, and then my heart, have me all through the day. Just something like that. Throughout the day, it's gonna dawn on him like you're there. It's just like when he reads it, it dawns on him like, oh, you're by me. That note in his wallet means everything. But make sure you put it where he's going to see it, okay? Don't hide it, because you could make that trying to be romantic, and then he doesn't see the note, and then the essence of it is destroyed at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? So spice it up like that. Just so something, even if you guys had an argument maybe during the night and you don't know how to communicate that could be a perfect way to tell him. Oh, okay, I'm saying it goes both ways, but I'm giving these tips to women so that they could spice up their men, and they could boost up their relationship with it. Now that's why Denzel is there, to tell men what to do as well. Okay, but it works both ways. So guys, ladies, we used to have these small booklets that we used to get off pieces of papers from. It might not be that, because we know we used to buy those booklets that have those flowers drawn on them already. So you just, you know, customize your message and put. But nowadays, that could be too cumbersome for you to go and get it. And it looks like it's more of a young girl thingy. But like you said, never stop dating. So those are beautiful things when you were dating. Maybe you were doing them. In your marriage, still implement those things there, okay? So love notes for me. It works magic, okay? It breaks the ice, and it does things that you would normally maybe not be comfortable to tell them, maybe in your space. Have you ever been with your partner and it's hard to really express how you feel? You could write it down sometimes. Oh my God, just imagine your partner is so tense, or is gone somewhere, and just surprising. Oh, what's this? And the person is open, like, you know how it feels like you're opening a gift. Like, oh, what's this? What could this be? And then, I love you. You're the best thing that has happened to me. I wouldn't want any other person. Like, without you, my life is all of that. These things still matter, and it will go a long way. Okay, so that's it. Okay, okay. I hope that was a spice. Yeah.
Let me add something to what you just said. You know, when you said that, there was this reflection, and I'm happy you really mentioned that, because it really touched me. Like, honestly, it really touched me.
Spice is not touch Denzel, bad place. Spice is not touch our brother.
I want our people to understand this. I mean, our viewers to understand this. They should not take whatever we are discussing here for granted. We are passing down real life messages and with what people have experienced. Okay. In 2018, I was traveling down to Cameroon, and you see what you just said. My wife did that to me. And I think, I'm just being.
Can we clap for Denzel's wife, please? Wifey Denzel. Can we put our hands together in the comments for Denzel's wife? Be Emmanuel, let me clap.
Yeah, you people know me from behind, out of the camera, and I always like to be real. And the truth, it's not like she wrote something too big. It was just like you said, appreciation. Like, you know the man that you have become. I know that you are going to spend time with your family and show your family love. You know, be there for your family. but know that I love you, no matter what you're doing.
I want to cry.
I think I still have the letter, maybe probably in my suitcase. I still have the letter. Like, people do not understand the extent to which these words can go. People do not understand, but these are real facts. I'm telling you. It was something like, it really touched me. Okay, out of that, I want also men to understand that, or women to know that things like this, men love when people appreciate them for who they are. Okay, and let's say your man is going out there to cheat, and he sees how you respect, you appreciate his nature, you value him.
Yeah.
I bet you, if that man is a man of conscience, he will drop some of his balls down.
I'm happy you said that, Denzel. I'm happy. You know why? Do you know why I'm happy? I'm really happy you said that, because it's a I don't know if it's a trend nowadays when you're telling people tips on their relationship, he was teaching. He was cheating. He was. I mean, like, come on. Can you do it first and let him then cheat later on, and then let him know that you did it?
Exactly.
You know.
That's it.
Do it first before you argue. Yes, Denzel. Sorry.
I'm so happy. I'm talking. My pores are opening on my body, like my.
I'm happy that we're getting real like that.
Yeah, it's real. And just to add a little bit more from what you said, text messages. It's one of the best, like, especially to us Africans, to us the men, we are never trained how to communicate. We do not know how to communicate.
Yeah.
So one of the tips that I tell my client on how to solve problems at home is look for a box, because we are human, and once people have that loggerhead at home, you cannot pour out your emotions completely. There's this interaction of messaging, especially now with mobile phone. I say this, I text you this, you text me that. I got distracted and I said this again and you said that again. So the best thing people do is take your time, sit down, write a note of whatever you have to say, pour it down. In this way, there is no distraction. And when your partner got the message, they are going to take their time and do the same. So I just want to say, Dele, thank you so much for that point. It makes
you have to pay me like you're paying me like something, Matt. I'll check the bill, send them for you after. But my love to your wife, I love that she did that, and it's recorded in your heart. I love that.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So that was just what I said. Let me add to what you said.
Right. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Denzel. Emma, back to you. More spice. It's getting hot, guys. Let us know in the comments. Are you enjoying the show? Let us know. Are you enjoying it? Are you having fun? Are you getting tips? Write them down in the comments. Get your book.
People taking some notes. Get some notes. Call your friends. Don't be stingy, guys. Don't be stingy. Write it all by yourself. Call your friends. Okay, so then before I go to my next point, which is consistency, I started talking about this. Please let me just add something to the note issue you talked about.
Emmanuel, I love don't touch people someplace.
I will disappoint you.
If you disappoint me for the one, if you disappoint me for the one.
No, like, just to say honestly, this digital world, I don't know if I really enjoy it. It's coming with its own advantages, quite all right. But like you rightly say, I'm that kind of person. I like to use my pen. I'm one of those persons, even if I'm taking notes, everything that they will say, I would like to write it down using my pen and my paper. I remember when we were in secondary school, this is like 15 years modern. My friend Victorine, I don't know if she's watching us now. We were fond of communicating using notes. We will sit even in class, in church. In fact, if you don't know me, if she has a message to give me, if I'm sitting right at home, right in front, you just see paper for Emanuela. If I know it, the paper meets me in front, and then she has written something.
I can imagine.
And then I have to write, which church service you go on? I have to write, and then I pass it for Victorine, and then it meets her right behind.
Right.
No smartphone, no WhatsApp. But why am I saying this? You said something which is very important. I'm also that kind of person who doesn't know how to destroy materials that fast. So recently, I saw one of those notes Victorine used to write to me.
So be Emanuela, you disappoint me. You not talk now, say so yeah, some guy be saying you know now Victorine. But catch you and Victorine for this live show. I think they want to tell me say some guy be tell you say be your curves are moving and the curves are coming left. You did tell me that Victorine. Keep Victorine story aside for them.
Disappointment. I mean, the note was so fresh. So can you imagine if that was coming from a husband or from a boyfriend like Deli was expecting to hear?
Yes, look at the comment on the screen.
Ebel, you'll be blocked.
It's not Denzel. It's not Denzel. Look at the comment on the screen by Ebel Mba.
Ebel Mba, I've seen it. Okay, that being said, yes, consistency. Consistency is, I mean, that is very important. Don't start something you will not take to the end. Yes, don't make me start enjoying something in the beginning of a relationship that I won't find 3 months into that relationship, or maybe when we get married. Now, I keep talking about traveling because that's one of my very soft spots. So we just start dating, and then you want to prove to me that you know things. You start taking me around the world. I show that they're high. I don't meet all the real man. And then by the time we get married, see that, what about traveling? I don't get money. Where you be taking me to the date? Where was that money coming from? Consistency is very important. I think this also goes with little things that we might not know, such as hugging in public, holding hands, sometimes even giving a peck.
We talked about touch. We talked about touch at the beginning. Yeah,
exactly. Touching these things. Don't just do it because you're a boyfriend.
Yeah,
take it into your marriage. Those things are intentional.
Yeah.
Yes. If I've always known you as a boyfriend who can hug without any problem in public, who can openly show affection, let me see this thing for as long as it takes. Consistency. Let me not get in there, and then by the time I'm looking for that hand that you used to hold, it's no longer happening.
It's no longer there.
Yes, we now move from boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband to mommy and papa. You know mommy and papa. Papa the ever day for front. Mommy the come for back. Papa is serious. Papa for front. When pocket hand them. Mommy the come for back. When carry pikin, go basket.
Or when even carry pikin, exactly pikin to the pass.
So let there be some consistency, always moving side by side. If that's how it started, let me get used to and I know that that's my guy for me. That changed, you know. Thank you, Deli.
I know. Thank you so much, Emanuela. So there's somebody that that's a beautiful one, okay? There's somebody that made a comment on the screen, and I wanted to talk about that, okay? The comments are coming in too quick. Guys, pump us heart, okay? Berry has come. Berry say, what's on I see the love? Berry, you hand love, Deli. Your hand love. So yeah. You want to tell every story? I bet add some spice in the comments there. Let's see more, okay? Guys, just about time for us to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to give you more of these spices. To stay with us, stay tuned, and do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
One of the things that make me feel very beautiful and very confident as a brown skinned woman is choosing the right skincare products. So here, guys, I feel of the products that I use that make me feel very beautiful, you know, very confident. And if you have any skin issue, be it acne, hyperpigmentation, or oily skin, dry skin, whatever problem it is you're facing with your skin, trust me, Escape is here for you. Escape is actually formulated to suit all skin types, all melanated skin types. So when you use this, you see how confident I'm feeling. This is going to be you after using Escape products. Trust me.
Hey, darling.
Hello, honey.
I brought you this.
You got me a new blender.
Oh, yes. Thanks to the more money I've been receiving through Moneyfex.
How come?
I receive more money through Moneyfix because they have the best exchange rates as compared to the last senders I was receiving.
Meaning you've been saving more?
Oh yes. Use Moneyfix to receive more for less from abroad with their best exchange rates and save more. Always find the best rates to Cameroon with Moneyfix. Receive more money through Moneyfix today. Moneyfix, fast, easy and cheap money transfer service to Cameroon.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much for staying tuned. And if you're just joining, this is Relationship Hot Topics with Denzel Bisong, Emanuela, and of course, myself, Deli Singer. So yeah, on today's topic, we had our topic on the screen. I might just project that again, how to spice up your relationship. It's been hot, it's been spicy. I'm doing okay, because it's getting hot and hot by the minutes, okay guys. So yeah, I'm gonna bring back Denzel and Emanuela, okay, just so that they grace the screen.
What's going on?
Oops. Okay, sorry about that. We had a little bit of a glitch there. Sorry about that. Emma, for both of you sending me messages, please, you're the ones distracting. Okay, so Emma, are you back now? Can you hear me?
Yes, but I mean the screen, I can't see you guys.
You can't see me?
No.
But I can see both of you.
I can see you, Emanuela. What's going on?
Okay.
What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe I should leave and get in. I'm just getting the advert. I'm seeing the advert. It's been paused.
Advert has been paused. Can you guys hear us? Guys in the comments, can you hear us?
I think they can, but I'm not seeing you people.
Okay, no worries. Just get off then, come back then. Let us know in the comments, guys, if you can hear us, because I had a little bit of a glitch there. I'm not sure what happened. Can you hear me, Denzel?
Yes.
Okay, 5 on 5 then. Okay, then I think, yes, everybody, they're indicating that they can hear us. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I think it's Emma's on side, but of course, just bear with her, and she's gonna come on again, and of course we'll be here together. Let me put that again. Ta-da. Okay, so just before we went on a short break, somebody talked about distant relationship, that how do you get those notes with distant relationship, and this takes me to my next tip. Now, is it Denzel? Is it your turn to speak?
Yeah, it's mine.
Is it yours? Okay, I wanted to talk on that,
Okay.
touch on that before we get into the next. Just after that, you'll get in. Let me see if Emanuela is back. No, she's not. I think it should be a problem with her network or something. Purpose Hearts, guys, thank you for staying tuned, okay? Just thank you so much for not leaving. Thank you for staying tuned. So somebody was talking about distant relationship and notes, and understand that it is distant relationships is a bit tricky. The dynamics is a bit different with distant relationship, but that notwithstanding, instead of the notes, you could send the text messages. Instead of the notes, you could send them postcards. Get people abroad. You could get online. You could get their addresses. You could write to them a surprise card. Oh, yes, I showed you people on the platform. I received flowers. And if you know where those flowers were coming from, it's from afar. They were from afar, okay? Somebody from a different continent sent me flowers to a different continent. That was a surprise. And I heard a knock on the door. I'm like, okay, I think Emma is back. Welcome back, Emma. Can you see us now?
Sure, I can.
Okay, we're happy now that you're there. Okay, so somebody from a different continent I had a knock on the door, boom, guess what? And then flowers, lovely flowers, beautiful smell. And I had a note in the card, and I read it, and I was like, oh, it was beautiful, and it was a surprise. And then another knock again that Emanuela has and Constance has sent me the biggest cake ever. It's a surprise, okay? It was just something different. And they wrote a love note to it and said, oh, we love you. Keep being the awesome lady you are. That was everything. Emanuela is in Germany. I am in London.
Denzel is in Switzerland. Bisong is in Finland. So you see how far we are, but yet so close, because we are intentional about making these relationship hot topics work. And that's the spirit we're trying to instill in your relationships. Just so you know that. So the dynamics are different, but it still doesn't change anything. You can always spice your relationships, even from afar. So Denzel, next spice, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Dele. My third or second point would be communicate your needs. People like we live in a life full of assumptions. And for people who know me or people who read books on relationships, you understand that assumptions are really bad in relationships because I am not God. I am not a magician to know exactly what you want. We assume that he is supposed to know because he is my man or because she is my lady. No, that's a very primitive way of being in a relationship. Communicate your needs, whatever you want. Tell your spouse, like, hey, babes, this is what I want. And when you tell this man or this woman, you put them in the place of preparedness. They want to do exactly what you need. And when it's delivered, you will know because this is what you were expecting. So I expect people to communicate your need, whether it's sexually, whatever it is, okay?
Yeah.
Tell your spouse that this is what you want. And also when someone, okay, let me tell this now to the men. When your wife or your girlfriend, your fiance tells you what they want, it might be out of your list of preference, okay? So please do not jump on your head. In life, we're different human beings coming from different backgrounds, different education, different brought-ups. It implies that we have different way of seeing things. The things that I crave for, my lady might not be craving for those same things, for the same things, okay?
Exactly.
But if she tells me like, hey, babes, can we do this weekend? Or can we do this in this moment that we are? The best you could do if it's like out of your own list is respect her opinion. Do not make her look bad, even if you will not do it, but respect her opinion, welcome her opinion, give her a hug for her opinion, and hey, then you can try something that both of you feel comfortable in doing.
Right.
But please try to communicate your needs. I think there is something that said if you want to please yourself or if you want to get the best result, do it yourself. I don't know that I've forgotten the statement.
I get the sense of it. Yeah.
Do it by yourself. So doing it by yourself means communication, like communicate whatever you want. Yeah. So that's just my third point. Communicate your need. People should know exactly what you want, and I bet they will give you exactly what you need.
What you ask for, exactly. Yeah. Guys, put some hands together for Denzel in the comments, okay? He's the only gentleman in our midst, and of course, he is talking on behalf of the men, to the men, just so that the men can get you ladies to learn more things on how to spice up the relationship. So, guys, show him some love, pump hearts in the comments, okay? Share the video, guys. Do I need to insist on this? Share the video again. I know some of you have shared, others have just joined, but just share the video again, okay? Thank you so much. Is whose turn? Is it Emanuela or is it mine? I was trying to buttress a point there.
Madam, yes, it's you now.
Is it me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Just anyhow.
It's okay, Manuela, go on. Yeah.
Okay, so with just one this time around. Let me go around. Let me make this advice go around now. This advice should go around to everyone. It's about dressing.
Hey.
These are some of the things that sometimes we might minimize, but it matters a lot. It matters. Sisters, you see that in loving memory of our father t-shirt. Keep it aside.
That memory of CPDM party in 2020, in 1997. Put it aside, have you guys heard? Put aside PTM party t-shirt aside.
Keep aside, we love you about t-shirt. Keep aside Pobia's t-shirt.
Emma, can you turn down your receiver? I think it's echoing somewhere. I think your volume is on. If you have another device.
Not really.
Denzel, is that you? I can hear echo.
I'm not sure. Can you hear it again?
B, can you speak? Please speak again. Let's hear.
Okay. Is it the same?
It's from your side, Emanuela. I think you went off and came back and it's echoing.
Should I go out again?
Well, just try to round up with your point before you get off, just so that we don't, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So keep aside our deal t-shirt. Those t-shirts that you spend your time wearing at home and tying one wrapper. Sister, keep it aside now. Because see, this poor guy, when he met you, and each time he's coming to visit you, that is when you put on your best. Some of us have those very special skirts and those very special hot pants or special things that we wear when they are
I know.
When you get married, hey, oh, to share them for thy place. If people they not die, you know, go wear clothes for us.
When you go thy place, you just find free t-shirt that will people go out of the house.
When you go thy place, you find t-shirt. In fact, we should say, die not to wear no day. Sister, continue with that hot pants. They like it. They like it. In fact,
Emanuela, how many hot pants you get? Emanuela, how many times I call you? Emanuela, how many hot pants you get?
Wait, the liver is not disturbing my talk for Denzel them. You see that Makanaki t-shirt short. That short where I'm playing football.
They see where Makanaki be typical old school. They see where Makanaki shot them. I shall say Denzel, listen. Denzel, are you listening? What? Yes. I can't see Denzel's comments. I don't know why. I haven't seen it. I think there are loads of comments, but I can't see his comments. But Denzel, that Makanaki t-shirt. Okay. Oh, not short.
Okay. Makanaki short in those days when they be use an end of a fee. The man will not keep up. You have better short guys that you can wear to move your lady. You will not sit at home. Because I say PE, out of primary school, because sportswear and I used to say PE. That Makanaki
PE, yes.
Yeah, then you take an hour and now your own t-shirt. Oh, now for house, now you make the rest of their life. Dressing matters.
Emma, your sound. I think is it just me, Denzel?
I think it's okay. I can hear her clearly.
I can hear it echoing.
Really?
I don't know, but yeah, but it's okay then. If it's just me, then it's fine.
Well, what about the comment section? Like, I don't
it's echoing. Just jump out and come back again, and take off every sound. Disconnect from any other platform, just in case. Okay. And then you come back. Yeah, please. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Bison say nowadays we wear shorts indoors. Man, no write my comment before you come on Jumba house. Now you sabi. It must be. I'll say your name. Say you're giving us with that. I'm getting the echo too, right? I thought as much. So I hope that she fixes it and she comes back like real quick. Okay. So let me take another. I just want to take another quick spice before Emanuela comes and maybe she buttresses on that. Guys, here. I remember Denzel and Emanuela did mention. Okay, I think she's back.
Is it okay?
I'm still getting it though, but it's okay. Just hang on. Let me see. Maybe after a while. There's an echo on Emma's side. Yeah, somebody is saying that. I'm not sure why that is, but you know what? Let's just bear with it.
Okay.
So yeah, this is more like just to buttress on some points that you made, okay? And you talked about taking out recreational time. See, too much of everything is a disease. See, there's a reason why when you become too used to your spouse, the passion dies, because everything is becoming too monotonous and everything is becoming a deja vu like that. Sometimes you want your spouse to miss you, so be intentional about missing each other. So yes, I think is it Emma that mentioned at the beginning that, oh, you guys could do things differently, go out there and all of that, which is a point that we're still going to talk on. But guess what, guys? You can take a vacation, which is a vacation. I didn't say vacation because we'll come to vacation. Vacation is different, okay? When it's bay and you and the rest of the world is zoomed out. But this one is vacation. This one is vacation for you. So your husband could go somewhere. See, do these things intentionally. It's an intentional thing. It's okay for you guys to make fun of distance. I always say that. You could just go to a hotel. You could just travel somewhere. It's okay to be away from your partner, just to rekindle the fire. When you guys are apart, you look forward to seeing each other. Unlike when every day I want pass, you don't jam me for door. We'll enter this one. Come on for bathroom. Pass, come on, normal, enter. See, make fun of distance. Do that. Even if it means just taking a local hotel in the neighborhood. Okay, you know what? It's your me time, because if you don't recreate yourself, you will not be able to properly function with your partner. So if you take off time for yourself to revamp your life, your energy, everything about you, guess what? You're coming back as a new person. You want to come back, guys, see, ladies, listen to me. You take your vacation, right? I'm not talking about vacation. Like I said, we're gonna talk about vacation, okay? Maybe Denzel is good at vacations, and be Emanuela as well. So, but we'll talk about this. I'm not saying if Bison was here, Bison would have spiced up this particular one. But wait, I'm talking about a vacation for yourself. So you go out there while both of you are apart. The other person is busy trying to improve on themselves, do something that is not the norm. Like do something different for themselves. So the person who is staying at home is trying to cook maybe an Italian dish, maybe okay, let me go back to our local dishes. Okay, so you be man con every day when I cook achu, pan achu and black soup, achu and yellow soup. The one time you don't make achu and okra. The one time you don't make achu and granite soup. Siam, you just say, I decide today now so for kumquem sucre. More it's fun.
It's on a wickedness.
No, you don't see for my village. We chop cocoa outside, and my country chop no. We chop cocoa, we chop out soup, we chop on jama, we pan achu, we make tonic cocoa, we bite the one and bite the one, we chop out oil. That means we pick up a cocoyam all through the month. When I let cocoyam,
corn, like corn for me, corn, we feature corn for us time.
Us time. But I'm saying that just wake up, say, okay. So how long is Bay taking off? Bay take how long off? So Bay has taken maybe 3 days off, and Bay is in the hotel. You guys, you can still surprise Bay in that hotel. You be spontaneous. See, get on the internet, get the address of that hotel. Tell the receptionist to take a very beautiful wine. Ooh, I love a beautiful wine. The receptionist, take a beautiful wine. Surprise her, like knock on the door. Who is that? Gifts from somewhere. He's unpackaging that with so much surprise. And then you call him, babe, have you seen that? It's beautiful. Okay, that's you at home still trying to meet his needs wherever he is. But let's talk about the inside. So you're there, you've decided to cook something different and special, and something that he has never tried. Maybe his favorite dish, or maybe not his favorite dish, just something intercontinental. How about going that intercontinental? How about trying Italian? How about trying chocolate food for come? How for come their country chop? How for just come out to say today so na bayangi chop at the cook and for the house today, or make something spicy like that. And when Bay is coming back, guess what? You don't change hairdo. You're looking that let him intentionally let him notice something different about you who stayed at home. When if you were the one who went for the vacation, be sure you're coming back a bit changed. Like when he looks at you, even if it's just your lashes, they've changed. Something should be different to bring up a different moment. Okay, So it's going to be beautiful. It is. So I think that too much of seeing this here very face every day, Emanuela. That's why they say they're not going to chop plantain every day now, because we don't spice up the plantain, we'll get them. Okay, exactly. You just say not going to chop one soup every day now, because you don't spice up that soup. You're only the same. You're very predictable. The one ton like I talk, you not don't cook. We start we will cook that this in a we'll cook soup, then a stew. Before the stew one reduce, we'll add granite inside with the granite. Then before the stew one finish, granite soup one finish, we don't change and put okra soup. Before one change and put okra soup, we'll add kui, so that may drop fine against more. They'll just put water inside, turn rice inside the pot, cook naan and rice. It's jollof rice back. You don't get variety, so right? I mean, it's a beautiful thing, guys. Try it. For those of you who have not tried it, just take out time of your spouse and be intentional about it. But like I said, it takes two to tango. You can't do this by yourself, because there's some people who are uptight. They'll say, oh, you want to go, some women, oh, you want to go sit down as other girl for some hotel. Oh, this and that. That man, you don't get a program for this. See. Then let's talk about communication. Communicate.
More manage that money. More manage that money. More
manage that money. Exactly. Then you're going to talk about lavish. Sometimes more na chop correct fish. Then so you talk about that. All in bonga. Now wait. Then you talk on that. I don't know who goes next, guys. Pump us hearts and share this video, okay? Tag your friends and let them know that we're having an awesome moment in here. I'm having fun. Yeah. I don't know about you. Denzel, it's your turn.
Yeah, okay. My next point would be on you taking care of yourself. For those, I cannot have excuse me, I cannot have this conversation without talking about you taking care of yourself, because I know how important your health is. And people always say these things like, take me for who I am. This is who I am. Take me for who I am. And we are talking about relationships, and I want people to understand this. Appearance counts a lot in a romantic relationship.
Right.
Appearance counts a lot. I think it's a man who she stretch on put on the Makanaki shot, put it away. Those things are important. You need to put some of those messy stuff or creepy stuff, put them away. Like, okay, I think let me just stay tuned to what I'm trying to say. Take care of yourself. In German, they say something like "Du bist, was du isst." I think a man knows these things. Like,
right.
You are what you eat. You are what you eat.
Exactly.
So in a relationship, you have to to spice your relationship, take care of your body. Be mindful of the things that you are eating. When you eat junk food, you will have a junk result from your body.
Right. Garbage in, garbage out tendencies.
Yeah, exactly. So as someone who talk to people on relationship, I've talked to a bunch of women whom they have disconnection between their partner.
And then I read the comment on the screen. They want us to talk to the men. So I need you to channel that energy more to the men.
Okay, yeah, mommy talk to the men. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So what I'm trying to say is people should take care of themselves. Whether you are a man or you're a woman, take care of your body.
Right.
Healthy. I understand how people want to get high with alcohol and all those things. But once you drink too much of alcohol, I'm one of those people that I've heard people say that when they are drunk, they becomes really active in bed. Like when they consume alcohol. To me, I just have to be real with you guys. I'm a complete mess after alcohol. I mean, totally mess. You'll not even
you
like
look so stupid after alcohol.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a complete mess after alcohol. My sex is horrible. The things I say is horrible. So I like to be conscious of my moment. I want to be in charge. Let me know what I am doing. So for the men, take care of yourself. If you have to go to the gym, brother, go to the gym and build those shoulder, those abs, work hard on your body. It's not just working hard for the women, it's you looking physically attractive for yourself. I feel good when I wake up in the morning, like in the bathroom, I look towards my big mirror there and I see myself like, okay, my belly is not projecting out, I feel comfort. And also I've seen men, I've talked to a couple of men like, that woman not accept me because I have these
big belly,
those kind of stuff. So you just learn to
I hope say
this song, can you hear this point?
I hope say this on the actual Denzel talk. This on never bring the particular Denzel talk and so.
Evergreen. So the important thing is take care.
This song, when I see this song, you comment for screen.
So eat healthy. Okay. Okay. Let me just be a little bit freaky now, right? You cannot drink 10 bottles of export.
Why are you talking about export?
No, let me say export because export smell. Then you expect say person one give you head, say they will get dirty odor of export. Person not go one give you head after 10 export. It's obvious that person is getting an order for export. So
hey, there's a thing to do. Come back. I know you're not the way. Talk about.
I said people should take care of themselves. Make sure.
No, that's not what you said. Yeah, come back with the talk.
Okay. Person no go and give you head after 10 export. We don't drink. It go down. It get now smell or odor of export. Because you are what you eat. If we can agree that you are what you eat.
There's a head narrative.
They didn't even mean there's the answer head no. Why?
Not be people they go, you want to give my head for some person? Do you want to cut my neck? Is that what you mean?
Let me say, first you want to do
about it.
What is the word? Quinilingus. Somebody want to do quinilingus. You go
Quinilingus? You don't get a what? There's another thing now. Now it's to Guys, don't worry. I'm just pulling Denzel, man. Guys, pump us hands. I'm having fun, mad fun, man. Mad fun. Why shall you shy? Shall you shy for us? Keep on.
So eat healthy. Take care of your body. Take care of the things you put inside your body. It is very important. For when you, like you said, when you put junk, the result will be junk stuff. So take care of your body. Your appearance. Appearance counts a lot in a romantic relationship. I believe in that. I don't know about other people, but I know appearance counts a lot in a relationship, especially romantic relationship. We cannot keep that out because if it doesn't sit well, how does he want to be romantic?
Yes.
I mean,
he will stop consoling himself. But I don't see that as a comment.
So that's just my
sorry, that what happened. Thank you so much, Denzel. Sorry about that. Be serious to do.
I don't see that this a comment. Isn't some people they want a sugar daddy so they you get to maintain the sugar daddy's chip before.
No, ignore this song. I really be virus. Thank you so much, Denzel. Thank you for that awesome one. Emma, it's Emma's turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Emma, go over to you.
Well, Denzel, I mean, you're almost making me miss my point.
What have I done?
Okay, now this is what I wanted or I was about saying. Do not forget date night or do not forget important date.
Yeah.
I know guys are fond of saying, I don't remember this date. I don't remember even my own birthday. If you don't remember your own, remember my own.
Yeah.
Very important.
We don't want that story.
Yes, women do not want that story. If you don't remember your own, remember my own. Even if it means writing it somewhere, write it. It's very important. At least I will not forget your own too.
But do men forget significant birthdays of their significant other? They really do that.
People do.
They do, Denzel. They do. And I think men are not wired to really be very romantic and all of that, like women like that. So with those things,
how is he into you? I don't.
It's even possible. I mean, just to tell you how possible that is. For men who do not want problems, right? They will prefer to cram your birthday and maybe even set an alarm so that they will never forget. But their own might even come and pass. Yes. So they will not even remember their own day, but they can remember yours because they know it's important. That is to tell you that men are not wired to keep these things. But it's very important for women. I'm just giving this for free. Men, I love you for free.
Yeah, they're not wired to keep it. Exactly. They forget a lot.
Keep this date. Keep it. It's very important. Even the date, this anniversary stuff of when we met, all of that, those stuff, it's very important for women. Except you mean a kind of carefree woman who doesn't care. And then both of you might end up 50 years after your marriage. You will not even know when you got married. When are you celebrating your 50th? Because you didn't care about it, which is fine if both of you really do not care about it. Keep these dates. They are very important. Now, we shouldn't plan to go out. I sit dressed up waiting for your call. And then you call me the next day or 2 days later. I said, hey, you would imagine I forgot to. You will forget your shadow even in the future. Who sent you to be forgetting important things? How can we? I mean, those are some small things that are very important.
Yeah. Don't forget, guys. And
forget. If we plan to go out, how do you forget? I mean, it goes even for women too. And trust me, if you see a woman who forgets your date, important dates that you people have to go out. She forgets.
She's likely not in that relationship. She's likely not there.
Guys, take this from us. If you see a woman who tells you, I forgot, sorry, I really forgot we were supposed to go out, she's not into that relationship.
Right.
Know your step. Yes, know your steps. She's not into it. And now, still talking about dates, I would like to talk about something very important. Now, when we move from this having these nice dates, outdoor stuffs into marriage, there's something people do. I like to discourage mommy and papa. Africa, we too like mommy and papa.
What's that?
Immediately you get married, whether it's a child or not, you become mommy and papa. Married people are not supposed to go out. Married people are not supposed to be there. Married people, then the worst is when a child comes in. You don't go out. You don't have fun. You don't do anything special. And then by the time they're trying to ask you, somebody say, hey, no, my sister, when you're married, you'll understand. No, my sister, when you're there,
you not understand or picking them or picking them.
Yes, sister, picking them. My sister, at the time my exams for her, now picking them on all my work, this nothing the girl nothing do. And those are the people who are fond of wearing a duty shirt. You enter the house, they're always wearing rapper. You picking them.
You didn't have a duty shirt, rapper for chest, rapper for chest.
So all Kabaway and mommy begin like gifts ever since before the one married. You enter house. Hey, my sister, where man of even do anything, that's only picking them day. House don't scatter. Your man go walk. He won't come back. There's no breathing space at home because they're like, picking them. They are putting here, they're pinning here, rapper is here, everything is here in the name of this picking here. No. Children are they are not coming to change some things that we do enjoy.
Exactly.
If your child is not, I mean, I see people who take out their babies out. I mean, they go out with their babies to have fun. And if you do not want this, there are times you can pay someone. When I stop the management life, let somebody take care of the baby. You go out, have some fun. Stop mommy and papa lifestyle.
When I pay child minders on time, yes.
Pay for somebody to take care of your baby.
Even for neighbor for Africa, neighbor go agree. If not that matter, neighbor go agree.
Neighbor go
agree for me.
Exactly. Go out there, have some fun. Have it fresh with your husband and come back. Women are so fond of making those mistakes. And you know, men are not easily held down by kids. They are not easily held down. We are the ones who are easily held down by kids. So when they go out there, maybe they have the chance to go to work. They don't want to come back and meet that routine in the house. That maybe you'll be waiting for your child to be 5 years before you start having a better life. That is when you see this side chick stuff start coming in. Because they want to maintain the kind of lifestyle they had before you got married. Right. They just want to feel free without having children around them. Once in a while, you know, it's not like we're trying to say that when kids are coming, it's like a burden. No, it means you can still spice up your relationship, even with kids around. Don't make your children look like a burden to you, your relationship and things like that. So it's very important. to maintain the date at the dating habit. Desi is taking down notes. Hey,
bravo. I mean, it's getting so much juicy, right? Guys, are we having fun?
Take notes. Take some notes.
I wanted to add to what Emma was saying. People, like, you will be surprised at what people will agree to you if you just ask.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be amazed at what people will agree to you if you just ask. So I'm just trying to say that you might be married or have a baby with your boyfriend, you are living together, and because of the baby, you cannot really spend quality times together. Hey, meet your neighbor, talk to, just explain yourself. Hey, sis, hey, friend, I want to go out.
Anybody, yeah, friends, church sisters, people in church, people in your group.
Yeah, you will be surprised at what people will agree to if you just ask. You will be surprised. So I just want to let me add to what Emma said.
Okay. Yeah. So more like buttressing the point.
Sorry, Dolly, before you move, there was an important comment on screen. I don't want us to talk much before, so that we don't get lost in between this comment.
Okay.
Someone made a comment like, when you go out with your husband,
I saw it. People will say, like, are we here to be bothered about people?
And then when you go out with friends, they say you be Akara. Don't get this mixed up. I still, this is going to make us say something here. If you have a partner that you have to force him or force her for you people to go out together, then that is where the problem is. I think we are talking about a relationship of understanding, where you people make an agreement before you go out there.
And even when there's no understanding, we are saying that these are things that will spice it up. So if you are not going out, start going out. Start looking at the possibility of doing it. Yes. That's spices.
And then we didn't say you become your husband's tail or your wife's tail, that each time they want to go out there, now you are with them. If you follow. Or even they are driving behind you, you don't even know they're following you, because there are men who do that and there are women who do that.
You have a tutor in the comments.
You go out, you go out, and then they are following you. You go shit out for bar, you enjoy some person hide in the corner. They look what no, that's not what we are talking about.
That's exactly. Look at the comments on the comments on there. People have kids. They make time for themselves. They make time.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also go out with friends. It's fine too.
And just to talk about what that person said, I saw the comments, and I was saying that it's too many of you people too bothered about what people say when it has to do with you and your spouse and your relationship. What people say to a considerable extent will matter, but for me to be going out with my spouse, I'm more concerned about what people say. Then I'm not even serious.
Yeah,
I'm not even focused on. You even get there. Some of you girls, you will go on a date instead of focusing and having a me moment. Keep your phones aside. Those are the things. Let me say this one because I be captain.
Exactly.
You're not the person. Your partner would try to. This is you and I, but you are on your phone trying to read a comment on social media, trying to respond, trying to take selfie and show the world that you are doing whatever. It's a me time with my babe. That's spending quality time. If you have to take pictures, it's okay, but not that time. There's a time when you guys will look at each other eyeball to eyeball and say, babe, I love you. These are the things to rekindle. Some of you will even take vacation, because we're talking about this vacation. We'll take vacation and go and quarrel, come back home and not even enjoy. Most couples would do that. I'm telling you, they're listening and say, oh, we take vacation. But social media has seen glammed up pictures while one man get broken eye or broken mouth, or not even touch each other. Some of them take different planes back home, or they take the Okada. Different man take your Okada, go drop for junction. The other man take your Okada, go for the other side for T junction before they enter the Kongulang.
Somebody work out food,
somebody work out food, they come for back. And vacation don't turn na something else. What I'm trying to say is that be intentional. Guys, write it in the comments. Be intentional to spice up your relationships. Be intentional to make it work. Okay, giving your best. When your best, if you give in your best, somebody made a very powerful comment. If I give in my best and at the end of the day it goes bad, it is not on me. that shit is not on me. I did my best. You will not sit and regret that, oh, I wish I did. Because some people are broken up today. They wish they just did extra things. And the relationship truly could move forward. You get the gist. So I was just trying to buttress that point. So my next spice is revisit old moments. You see these things we're talking about. Go out, go on a picnic, take pictures. See, there are times in marriage or relationships when the relationship has gotten to an extent when the passion has died, when love, quote unquote, has died. You want to go back to the days when you started all of these things. You want to see how it was. Those pictures you took, it will rekindle. Sometimes I go back to my wedding pictures just to see and it reminds me of the beauty of that day. It reminds me of the joy. The first date, just like Denzel mentioned, as the wife got to remind. The first date, I remember we went to Boulangerie in Yaoundé. I've forgotten the name. We went there, we sat there, and then one said Divex where we would all order one and wait. Then they agree, bring and cook. And then we made fun of that thing. We laughed. We went out. We stood outside. We took pictures. Nights were too. In fact, it was like we didn't want to sleep. We'll go stand for back some buildings. Stand for there. Oh, stand. The talk nothing. The draw ground. The drag where food they for dust. Those moments I remember them. And sometimes when I feel so frustrated in marriage, I feel so frustrated. Sometimes I feel so worn out. I feel so bored. I go back to those moments. It reminds me that it was beautiful and it still could be beautiful. So revisit your beautiful moments. Every relationship has those moments. Sometimes we fail to understand. You will call some person darling, sweetheart, hi babe. You guys had these romantic names. Now don't come. Nana, Mami Emanuela, Mami B, Papa. That's it, Pa. You could spice up those things and remember how it used to be. It would do a lot. It would remind you. I even have a scripture for this. I was talking, just so that you guys know, on Wednesdays, I do question and answers only on YouTube. So I've changed the setup. But we are here one Wednesday, that's 2 Wednesdays in a month. I'm here with Roland Pomundam on business and entrepreneurship. The other 2 Wednesdays, I'm on YouTube only. So you will not see me live on Facebook. It's only for questions and answers. So I answered this question once somebody asked, and I was extensive, and I even gave a scripture for it. Sometimes it takes you to just remember this was this man. Sometimes you forget. We are so consumed with the negatives of our significant other that we forget that there used to be some other person, and maybe life has happened to them and they have become a not so good version of themselves, and you want to remind them. So when you revisit those moments, make sure you share it with your partner. Yes, don't just go and look at your wedding pictures and say, oh my God, look at my makeup that day, be fine. Oh my God, look at how, because sometimes it shows you could still go back to the size that you wear. Remember, I say we are always very slim on our wedding dresses. Then after we've added too much weight. It is more like go back to that size. You could still be encouraged. You could still be motivated to go back to your size 8, your size 10, like size 12, like that. Okay, so these are things that would matter. It's a spice in your marriage. Don't forget the happy moments. When the time, that's why I was buttressing on her point that when the time comes for those important moments, make it count. So that because tomorrow, those are the moments you will fall back on. Okay, so it's a beautiful spice, and don't miss out on that, guys. Purpose hearts. More hearts, guys. I'm not seeing too many hearts again. Have you shared the video? Have you tagged your friends? Have you pumped hearts? More hearts to us, guys. Give it a thumbs up. If you're on YouTube watching us, subscribe to that channel, Daily TV. We have Daily TV on there. Tag your friends, share this video, get people, even your enemies will benefit from this. And just maybe they will take their eyes off your own relationship, so that they can spice up their own relationship. So okay, so who's next?
They cannot snatch your fiance,
Right. Who is next? Who goes next? Is it Denzel? Yes, Denzel. Yeah.
My next point would be on sharing gifts. Something that a lot of men do not do it, because I think we are not wired that way, especially us Africans. And from where we are coming from, we prefer to go to a bar and drink some
and
small
one man and take one man for the road.
One man and all those things. So I think it's very important that women will get to realize the importance of sharing gifts with your partner, especially on significant moments in your life, you know, like days of, like, you might talk about birthday, graduation day, baptism day, you know, those things. Always make sure you try to exchange, or not even exchange, present something, no matter how small it is. I'm pretty much sure that your spouse will appreciate that gift, and also try to be there for your spouse when they are going through some difficult moments in life. I mean, what I mean, like when the loss of the loved one, try to be there to motivate them. These are the moments that, like Dele was talking about, giving a hug. It's medicinal, like it's healing. You know, in this moment,
it's therapeutic. Very.
Yeah, it is. When you just give a hug to your spouse, it like it goes a long way. But let me go back to the gift issues. It is very, very important in a relationship. I'm one of those people that, I think I've said this a couple of times in different forms. I believe that let's say my primary love language is physical touch, right? And my wife's love language is receiving gift, right? I believe that the same amount of satisfaction that I get from sex, my wife will get that same amount of satisfaction. I mean, that to be pleased, to be happy, you know, when she received a gift from me. This is something that couples do not understand, because we are human beings and we have different love languages. I think Dele mentioned of these. We have different love languages. To some people, it's physical touch. To some people, it's words of affirmation. To some people, it's receiving gifts. So be intentional to give what your partner needs. If my love language is physical touch and you give me gift, it's clear that I will not appreciate that gift as much as I would have done when, so we should try to understand these things. Whatever it is that your partner yearn for, they crave for, like, do it. But I know, like, we are, like, I'm in a game, so I know, like, most women, they might have primary and secondary, but most women, it's gift. They love it.
Yeah. There's hardly a woman who doesn't love gift. There's hardly.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It speaks another language.
Look at the comment on the screen, guys. Bishop, you'll cry.
So please, someone block Bishop.
So sharing gift, it's so crucial in a relationship. So please, guys, forget about that saving all the time. I know I'm doing it too, but please run to the shopping center, to the shopping mall, or order something online. Surprise your spouse, surprise your lady. You know, it spices up the relationship. This woman feels like, hey, my babes value me. He knows. The important thing is, this is how women think. He knows what I want.
He cares about me to do what I want.
He cares about me, and he can go extra miles to provide that thing that I want. You know, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. So I really encourage my guys out there, brothers, do it. No matter, you can 10K. Let's keep us aside from overseas. 5Ks, 10Ks within your standard. Okay, just do it within your standard. Do not go and steal. Because we said you should, like, not provide Range Rover for you don't get your own Range Rover. So within your reach, make sure that you provide a gift for your spouse. It's very significant. So that's my point. I don't know if it's the last.
Right. Thank you so much, Denzel. I appreciate that. Okay, guys, it's just about time for us to go again on a very quick commercial break. You guys know how we do it here, right? We have to always take breaks because, of course, this platform does a lot of adverts. You might want to bring on up your product or your service that you're rendering to the community or you're providing, and for people to see. So when we're watching like that, we take short breaks at intervals and showcase these different products. Stay with us. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to give it to you. Freaky.
Bonne nouvelle pour les Camerounais vivant à l'étranger et prenant soin de leurs proches au pays. Vous pouvez désormais acheter des médicaments à partir de l'application Your Pharm et les faire récupérer dans une pharmacie locale. Voici comment cela fonctionne. Parcours de l'acheteur. 1. Vous recherchez le médicament en tapant le nom. 2. Ensuite, vous sélectionnez une pharmacie dans une ville où vit votre proche. 3. Vous effectuez l'achat en utilisant PayPal ou une carte de crédit, débit. 4. Vous envoyez le code de confirmation unique au destinataire. Parcours de bénéficiaire. Le bénéficiaire présente un code de confirmation à la pharmacie et récupère le médicament. Téléchargez l'application Your Pharm dès maintenant.
Let's see how you can access your purchased subjects. Hover over your account and... Hello and welcome to Watchesay Academy, an educational management firm. Watchesay Academy is the largest e-learning platform in Cameroon capable of simultaneously supporting 5 million students. Our primary objective is closing the gap between the demand and supply of educational services and the adaptation of technology to minimize educational loss. At Watchesay Academy, we have taken upon ourselves to 1. Create content for schools in Cameroon. 2. Convert them into ebooks that covers the syllabus of the academic year. 3. Provide video-based lessons, develop automated grading tools to enable students to carry out self-paced assessments, and make the content available on our e-learning platform for as low as 1,000 francs CFA per subject. In order to visit our website, open a web browser and go to watchesayacademy.com.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am happy that you guys did not leave us. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Denzel. Thank you so much, B. Emanuela. It's been a great time. I mean, we're coming back. This is the last segment. Okay, we got barely a few minutes, and we're gonna go freaky now. But before we go freaky, Denzel mentioned something before we took the break, that you got to know your spouse or your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband's love language. Okay, even your sisters, your brothers, just so you interact better. Know what they want, know their elastic limits, know their turn-offs, know all of these things for people. It helps you better your relationship like that. Okay, so when Denzel mentioned love languages, he insisted on gifts. Gift giving is of the essence, man. Give us gifts. Sometimes when we're angry, just give gifts. It's going to, we'll forget why we were angry. Okay, we'll forget. I'm sorry gifts. I'm sorry gifts like that. It's in fact we don't even know why we were angry anymore.
We start even telling you again that we are sorry for being angry.
So you see the power of gifts, right? You see the power of gifts, guys. Don't forget that, okay? Don't forget. So there's power in gift giving. Do not forget that. I insist on that. So the other love language, let me just take it quick, okay, before we get very freaky. So there's acts of service. I love that one so much, whereby you know that this person really, really likes you to help out with little things. Yes, we know it is you who has to cook, but somehow you just say, oh, you know what, babe, I can help you out, do some really nice things today. I can help you out with laundry. I can help out with your assignment. You have this project. I can figure out things. I love that acts of service. I love it, especially when it's the mental bit, when I have to figure out something and then your man comes and says, oh wow, I can figure out that for you and it's easy, man. I go gaga like that.
We did all these things in school. They're like, girlfriend will copy notes for their boyfriend will copy notes for their girlfriend.
I know, right?
And now
you know the boy does class, oh, he does class. The girlfriend, he chop copy notes. You know, okay, just to say that. On the other one, we have words of affirmation, and I want to really talk on this one. So it's another love language, but most especially ladies here. You see, men, Men love for us to boost their egos. And one of the ways they love to boost their egos is to compliment them. So when you tell them things that, for instance, a man doesn't necessarily want you to tell him that he looks handsome, like you to tell him that he's smart. He rather does. It is not as if he doesn't like to hear that, but there are things that will do that will boost his ego more. Handsomeness for a man, when you tell a man he's not handsome and then he's handsome and then he's looking at his pocket and he's not matching the handsomeness to him, because like they say, men have financial clock, it works on him differently. Okay, it is such a thing to respect a man. Okay, like, okay, just to know that, that's like I talk about boosting their ego. Those of you, when we'll get freaky, we're still going to mention this bit. Those of you who will outrightly tell your men that, oh, your number 3 leg is too small, I can't deal with that. There's a way to go about that will not bring down his morals, because that's literally, sometimes you're having a nice moment like that, boom, you just wake up, talk something, say Pacho just sleep one time, Pacho may stand again for the rest of the month. Pacho, they only remember that we talk of since 3 years ago. Pacho, they still remember that thing, he Pacho may stand, and then you don't understand why, and you be like, now that's not too habit of. It matters to them.
If you were a native speaker, if you were a native speaker with just English language, what would you be doing right now?
For English language, won't English language help?
No, I'm saying
who English language help? Which English language? Who English language help?
If you were a native speaker with just one language, what would you say? Because you are dodging the word. So you're doing.
No, Johnson.
Okay, I said number 3 leg. I said number 3 leg. You know, yeah, that one. I said Pacho. You know, yeah. You want to talk my thing?
Why last week somebody said Johnson, you know, be here. Johnson na name for na village. Johnson na
okay, double thing. You double on thing. You double on thing. Now so one day talk about. You don't hear that language. Say double on thing. Double not in thing. Double don't decide say that talk when we talk about me the other day and then in technology. Okay, guys, let's come back. So what I was trying to say is that you boost his ego. Okay, there's such a thing as boosting his ego. You could always use words to boost people's egos. It goes both ways. But like I said, both for the men, your man could be struggling. Your relationship is dying. You're saying that his finances are not really the way they should be. You're saying he's really trying. Tell him, just wake him up out of the blues and tell him that, babe, I know that since the name happen, but I get you fit. And also you'll happen. You go hammer. You go hammer. And they don't ask scammer them. Now forget that story. Some man tells you, don't worry, you'll pick. Get out to your pick. You want to pick for that money. And it means I say you go hammer, correct hammer. Anyways, I'm just saying that right. Tell him, reassure him, tell him that you believe in him. There's something that boosts up a man's ego when the man is conscious of the fact that the woman believes in his vision.
Yeah,
it's something, it's a thing.
Accomplishment, remind him of his past.
Even when the man has not accomplished something, the way you talk to him, the respect that you give to him is going to boost your relationship up. Somehow he wants to work more and do more. Compliments, haven't you noticed? Just you and I just saying that, oh, you can't be like, oh, last time, my God, Emma, you don't improve on your makeup. Oh. The next time Emma is coming, that compliment is at the back of her mind. Okay, but even like I said, words have power. Okay, words have power. Words really have power. So make sure be intentional about words. So if you remember, the power, it has the power to bring down and the power to build. So if you use negative words, it's going to bring down somebody. If you use positive words, it's going to uplift them. So there's no gainsay about that. And this one, be very careful with me. So that's it. Some people say family jail. You go better joystick. You people have spoiled. All of you in this platform are spoiled. Now don't spoil all now. Right? So I was just saying that boost his ego. Tell him more. Even if he loses his job, You are his first comfort. You are the first person to make him, reassure him that it's going to be fine. When he don't lost work, he come back. You just take it out, spoil it. That's going to spoil him more. I'm talking on the part of the women. That's why I said Denzel is the man here. Is going to talk on the part of the men. But it goes both ways, okay? Take it, go out, go spoil it, buy it, favorite. That is when you should spoil him more for him to not to lose hope. Not to lose faith in himself. Those things, because the moment he is down, your relationship is breaking. No, if he doesn't feel alive and confident about being the man he's supposed to be, the relationship is going down, whether or not you like it.
Yeah.
If he feels like you're not part of his vision, he's trying to do something, you're not encouraging him in the vision. Sometimes you don't even see anything that he's doing. You just go find some lie compliment, can't lie. Say, "Hi, babe, you battle." Sometimes he's from speaking somewhere and he messes up. Say, for instance, he has to do a public speaking. He messes up. You'd be like, pick one thing, only the way we introduce. Oh, yes, babe. At the end of the show, you came back powerfully. Amplify it, magnify it. It makes all the difference for him. Okay, it makes all the difference for him. I fix my health. It makes all the difference for him. Both ways. It goes. It goes both ways, guys. It goes both ways. Okay, just so that we know. But boosting of ego for a man is something that I've noticed most women don't know how to do it. When you boost a man's ego, the aftermath of that comes to you. Like now you enjoy. They say woman where he respect man picking. They enjoy. Girlfriend will respect boyfriend, but you guys should not take this thing overboard. Now, not go misinterpret what they talk about. Now, they marry them. Why? Where he respect husband, now they promote them. So I just need to let you guys know that.
Okay. Please, Dali, before you go out of that, if you're completely out, there's a comment Bison made. I mean, it's meant to be comedy, but that's actually reality. You know, when he said that, I think he was addressing it to very well. Like the boyfriend was saying, last year, be fine. Now you go continue the boosty kind of ego. I think like this should go now to men. There are some, when a woman cooks, because I've talked to women who have problems with their men, just because they do not appreciate their cooking or their food. And men have known that food is very important, such that they use this even to kill their women's ego. So when your wife cooks something, you even damn her, you tell her she doesn't know how to cook. Even when she learns, or when you cook, when you eat and it's good, you don't even make her know that, okay, it's good. Then when you eat outside, you come and you keep appreciating, you keep telling her, down my chopping. It'll be fine, way no be there. This thing, it kills that ego too as women.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, one of the main reasons why women actually cook is for their men. What I even like you to know, if there's a new one, I see buy bread at chop. One of the reasons why you cook, when you're cooking, the person that comes to mind first, primarily, is always your husband. And this is the person you're always thinking for. I mean, when he gets the first bite,
you want to impress, you look at his face like if he's enjoying it,
and then you eat like nothing's happening. Some men are like that, trust me, they will never tell you your food is good, even if it's good. And sometimes they'll even tell you it's not good when they know it's good, just because they want to use the food against you. This is now just like a tip to men. Learn to appreciate your wives.
Yeah.
Some women do not care. Some women know they know how to cook. So whether you appreciate it or not, it doesn't make a difference. But the day you add something to eat by appreciating it, trust me, you've added some spice into your relationship.
Yeah.
She feels different. So
also, Emma, let's assume that she doesn't know how to cook. Okay, I think no one is born a good cook. No one is born a chef. These are learned habits, and with time, people get better. Okay, so let's assume she doesn't know how to cook. Buy her or pay for a cooking course for her. If you are the man, if you feel like she's not doing it right, pay for a cooking course, let her go and attend the course. And after that, I think she'll be a good cook. So sometimes I really do not understand the kind of flimsy excuses people make, because no one comes from bed with ginseng, tomato, and all those things. Put register her somewhere, let her go and let her do those things.
Be intentional about to be intentional about it, to be intentional, to make it work. And Emma made that, and it's packed up something in me again. I remember we had this conversation. We're talking about still spicing up compliments. So the kind of compliment. So one of the ways to boost your man's ego again is to compliment him in the area of it, like, okay, use people he looks up to match him up with. So for instance, if he likes, for instance, if your husband likes maybe somebody like Steve Harvey, always try to let him know that he dresses like Steve Harvey. You speak like Steve Harvey. You would do better if you were in Steve Harvey's shoes. I'm saying that, like I said, sometimes you blow these things out of proportion just to boost their egos. Yes. You try to make him see the future, the big picture. So you're not lying to him. You're telling him that I have faith in you to that extent and even more. Okay. And then one thing that would, on the other side, would break him down is when you're comparing him with other men in the negative.
Exactly.
You see, so if you tell him that you look like somebody up there, wow, you can do this like that person, he feels like, me as well. But when you start telling him like, look at you, your mates are building mansion, woman, they're bad for the one. Yes. That's what the quarrel. That's what the quarrel.
You are gender.
When I talk about short for down, most often I saw the short for down. You didn't talk for there. Panji for up there on B3 mansion. No quarrel.
Odeli, my ex be even better the way he be handle me.
You didn't know, right? Okay, guys, get freaky. Let me take 1 second. 1 second. I'm going to step out of the studio. Get freaky, guys. It's freaky now. So the next one is on sex. It is on sex and it's on sex. So we talk on how to spice up the bedroom, okay, and spice it up. Be Emanuela, no disappoint me. I'll be right back. Denzel, over to you.
Is it to me or to Emanuela?
Denzel, to you.
Okay. It's Freaky Friday. I think for me personally, I think there is no limit. Be adventurous in as much as you love your partner and your partner is well taken care of themselves, like they're clean, they eat healthy, they pay attention to themselves, their medical, everything is intact. I think there is no limit. Whatever you can do to make your partner feel electric, this is whatever you can do to make your partner feel electric and satisfied. I see sex as it's a craft, and you put different components together to make it work. You put different things, you try different things, you welcome creative mindset from your spouse. You know, if she is creative, if she wants different fantasies, let me say she fantasizes for different things, be there to make sure that you both can reach out to that. And even if it is something that you cannot do, that is out of your reach, make sure you communicate it in a way that is not going to close her doors. Because I've seen couples where maybe the woman says something like he's not supposed to do, but the way he misinterprets it completely blow her off. Like, okay, let me say this now. Many years ago,
there's nothing at this particular part where you run your up there. Now you don't kind of talk everybody. That time will be done, so we just start show. You start talking about heads. We don't reach your place for heads now. You start saying many years ago.
No, I'm trying to be.
There's the respect about spirit. The spirit that minister to the answer is respecting it.
Yes, and a couple of years ago, I was dating this girl, right? I was dating this girl, this is a really long time ago, about 9 years or 10 years ago. I was dating this girl, and she's really outgoing and very creative in bed. And after we have had a crazy night, and she was looking at me like, "Hey, babes, can we try the other side?" And I was
stop fornication. Stop fornication stories.
No, it's not fornication. This is not fornication. This happened even before I get into it.
Even a fornication, you marry.
No, but still, Deli, we speak more on people who are in relationship or married people. there are young people out there, you know, like
we don't encourage that here. We don't. We already said that, right? You are married, so speak on the marriage side. Yeah.
No, I can. What I'm saying is there should be no limit.
No, there are limits on this platform. There are limits on this platform. No, we don't encourage. Yeah.
No,
we talk for married people.
Limit in adventure. He's talking about limit in adventure.
Talking about limit in adventures. What you should do.
I'm talking for limit in adventures still for married people. I don't want to encourage that.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now this is what I have to say.
Of Jericho for them.
I think when it comes to relationship or sex with your spouse or with your wife, there should be no limit.
Right.
You should be You should be the man or the woman that you are creative. You want to do things that is going to make your woman feel electric and pleased.
Like what?
You know.
That's where I'm heading to.
No, you have to do things within your reach, whether it's head, whether it's whatever you have to do. It's sex. Whatever it is, make sure you do it in a way that it's not going to hurt.
Then they come back with that post to be seen for social media. That's the post I want to talk about. Right?
Which post?
The post you made on social media, and you said people should come and you explain. Now we are wanting you to explain.
Well, I didn't say they should come and explain, but if you want me to explain, I will. Actually, the post is on.
You want them
I was talking about head. I was saying that if she comes back from P, I'm not giving her any head, and I should be thankful because she's coming back from P, because just because she P has minimized the bacteria down there. So this should be logically the right time for you to give head because the bacteria have been minimized. So
really, is that for real?
Yes, you eat them. You cannot eat a better steak. You cannot eat a better steak without you seeing the grill. Grill now. The grill.
Yeah.
The meat.
But that's extra spice that's put there, and then it comes out like that on the steak.
Exactly. Yeah. So those things.
I hope that the men are listening so that you don't come and say that now because and I listened to somebody then just in line with what we're saying. So it was saying that so the wife was insisting that when you're talking about heads, you called it cornilingus or what is it, whatever you call it. Was that it? The word. So he's saying that the mouth, we are comfortable to kiss with our mouths, whereas heads is more hygienic than the kissing because there are more bacteria in the mouth than when you give heads. I was surprised to hear that though. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Well,
yes,
I think biologically, the cleanest part of a woman's body is a downer part. That's the cleanest part of the body.
This one has a message.
Forget about this one. That's the cleanest part of a woman's body. That's me. I think there are no bacteria there. It's always protected. It's always covered with all the flying and all that. So,
but what Denzel is saying is true though. To be honest, I heard that, so I tried to research and I was shocked because you always think that that the V. I don't want this video to be flagged because there's certain words here they could flag it. So that's why we're using words that are not very obvious so that Facebook this so you don't crease, you don't understand. But disclaimer, guys, just so you understand, and I've always said this, okay, I can teach, we all on here, we can teach sex and really very well. Denzel is a married man, so we can freely talk about it. But I'm conscious that our audience is diverse. And it's a lot of young people on this platform who listen to this thing, forget to know that we're talking about the context of marriage, especially like I said in sex, because I'm not a party to you guys going and doing your fornication. You want to do it, you cannot take those lectures from us or from this platform. But we are also conscious to know that the married people on here would need these lessons as well. So that's why we give disclaimers Now, whatever it is, we'll say it is not for you. If you want to do, then you're illegally watching it and getting those bits. So this is a for married people session, just so that you know these are things you can use to spice up your sex life and all of that. Just so we are clear on it. But like I said, these are my terms and conditions and disclaimers on Deadly's matchups. So it's okay for your own style and every other where you want to get it from. But like I said, we insist that it is sex is in the institution of marriage, and I'm not going to be promoting premarital sex and all of that. Okay, just so we are clear. And Denzel has enough premise to speak on because he's married. He knows what he's talking about. That's why I was insisting that he gets to give more of that speaking that premise than take us back. So just so we get it, I hope that you understood that, Denzel. Maybe I didn't communicate it properly. I just needed to explain that. And like I said, what you said is perfectly true. When I started researching, I was like, really? So the men should understand this, because we really, I think one thing you should understand with this thing is, I learned that there are some women who are clitoral women and some who are penis women. And hope that you guys understand that. I'm scared with these words I'm using there, but I hope you understand that they would get to orgasm when the man uses the D. But others will never get to orgasm until they use maybe a softer thing like the tongue or maybe the fingertip and all of that on them. It's a different thing altogether. So if you're listening to us, the men especially, we the women, we think that orgasm is something that we don't always often get. But if you want to be intentional about giving orgasm to your wife, listen to her. And the wife should communicate. Denzel mentioned that, to say that, touch me for here. I like it when you touch me here. I like it when you touch my hair. So you start with foreplay. You make it freaky. Don't just take macho. Just go back and say macho, come, you can sleep and that. It doesn't. It's a turn off. To spice it up, you start come off of the platform. To spice it up, you turn on with foreplay. So let's talk about foreplay. Foreplay is very important for women. And if they touch you for play with it, it hurt you. No, the greasy. Because sometimes you want to boost the man's ego. They tell you, say, yes, Denzel, you are the man. Denzel, you're doing it. No. Where sometimes he had no fair day for they define women you can't come up with quick come out. So you have got to know which one appeals more to the woman. You have got to know your wife's body too. And that will go both ways with communication. It's easy for the man to be aroused and then releases, and then we know that you have been satisfied. The man's own satisfaction is always very obvious, but not us with the women. There's some women you would have to do foreplay, maybe play with the nipples, play with them, touch them properly before they ever get to. There are some the D is too big for them and it's hurting them. They are screaming in pain and you're thinking they're screaming in ecstasy. It's a different thing altogether. So those are those small spicy things you have to know.
Another thing to really please your woman really well, in my own perspective, I think it's making your woman feel comfortable with her body. You know, if she feels comfortable with her body, especially women who have delivered, you know, the body change so fast, hormonal changes and all those kind of things. But you as a man, you should be that man there, like you make her to see the beauty. Because the bottom line is there has been a change. We cannot deny that. But you have to still make her to see herself like, despite the changes, you still value her body and she's still beautiful with those marks and all that. She's still beautiful. But
even with the stretch marks, yes. With
the stretch mark, yeah. But if you take these things as a weapon to weaponize her, you're going to destroy her morals and all. And like from my experience, a woman with a broken morals can hardly attain orgasm.
Yes.
You know, so
you can say that again, Denzel. You can say that again. When you feel like you're not sexy enough for that sexy time.
Yes, exactly.
You don't open up more. Yes, you don't open up.
Exactly. So one of the things I think orgasm, the easiest way to get it, let her feel comfortable with her body.
Yes.
It's like I think I was doing a research a couple of months ago on how the pronunciation is so difficult for me. Is it squared to squared? woman
squirt. Yes, to squirt.
A woman who doesn't feel comfortable with you, the man, right? She will never experience that in her entire life.
Yes. You're even talking about squirts. Squirts are like extremes of orgasms like that. But I'm talking about the normal orgasm. You're even talking about extreme. I'm talking about the normal. There are women who go through this life and never experience it.
Never. That's very true.
They never get to experience it. And it's really bad.
To love her body, encourage her, let her feel comfortable. People used to say that a woman, it takes 15 minutes for her to get to orgasm. But if she feels comfortable with her body and with you, she's vulnerable. It's not going to take up to 15 minutes.
See a comment for screen. women like this kind of topic where they don't help them like that, So we're trying to be a bit
so important, yeah.
Yes, exactly. I like that you mentioned that, Denzel. It makes a lot of sense. We're trying to be a bit freaky and get out of the box and really get people talk about those things that we really don't talk about in the context of marriage, just so that you spice up your marriages, make the bedroom very interesting. I still one of those spice in there. See, lingeries. Emma, you can talk on lingeries because it doesn't just end on at the level.
I talk about Adio t-shirt now.
No, you talk about the Adio t-shirt, but I want you to hit out on lingerie because you just have a difference. You just look me and Denzel and say you didn't exist. Now I say me talk on lingerie. Lingerie is have you ever talked for the platform? Say, when last did you change your lingerie? Oh, Auntie Daddy, leave we in peace. Oh, Auntie Daddy, did the ball place with that one, and then changing my bra and all of that. See, there is an environment that calls. They told us something the way you set an enabling environment to make love. Yeah. Enabling environment. There are things you do. Lingerie is one of them. It's a 10 of darling, come to bed. Darling, come to bed. Darling, come to bed. That it just see you so as it don't come up enter from door. It already double on thing. It already thing one time because to him, wow, it's okay to look good and just be in your lingerie and wait for him by the door. Let me say, he won't come now. You don't spray. Oh God, you're smelling so good and all of that. Then candlelight. See it. Yes. Put candle, make spice up. It might not be all the time because we are not insensitive to the fact that work the take over. Okay, but again, that's why we said be intentional about it. So create the time for it. Especially when you just got married. That's why they ever to say when we say this in the African context, oh, you just married. Some people they don't do family planning like that. They just married, boom. Some of we will not be no say, oh, you could take out time to bond with your husband more before kids start coming because they come with their own responsibilities.
Yeah.
Because whether or not we like it, kids have their place. And there are things you will not be able to do with them sometimes. So you have to double the effort. But we're saying that if at all the kids have not come, use that moment to enjoy yourself. The kids will come. Women will just get married. Instead for they get quality sex, they're the only one that sex where picking go past enter. As pick the other chances on Tinder enter for them, boom, it don't end for them. They don't bother about orgasm, they're not bothered about this. And when the man notices that you only draw him close to him for a quote unquote a selfish motive, he's turned off. Because he wants to see the pleasure as well. It's both ways. As I'm satisfying you, you're satisfying me. You're intentional about satisfying each other. You get it, right? Yeah. Candlelight. See, candlelight. Not be only for when I only see for movies. When we watch movies, pick up the good things in the movies and replicate them. It's okay to just buy candlelight. Shave. Oh, can I shout this one? You see, shaving. When you not shave, it the worry place.
Keep forest. What I want keep forest to do that. I
want to plant a rasta. You want red granite.
I want to say something about the lingeries.
Yes,
because there's also a comment that has moved me to make this. Okay, first, before I even go forward, sister, they will not see that maternity bed gown now. It's not that maternity bed gown.
Maternity.
Why people look this one?
Now which one that day? Now which one that?
You know that maternity bed gown again, and that thick cotton material there, the ever long go down so the Judas is carrying the gown.
Be Manuela, you don't get a maternity gown.
Oh, mommy, they be born in those days. They must get a maternity gown the way they Judas Iscariot gown. No shame, nothing. In fact, anyway, I was just trying to tell women that they out of fashion. That can be completely out of fashion. Don't wait for the bed. Stop sending that man away emotionally. But somebody made a statement that some men are so hard-hardened or something like that, that even if you stay naked, it doesn't make any difference. But this is what I think. That is when you need to start asking some questions. First of all, if your husband is into you, just thinking about you sparks a lot in his mind. And that's why I think when Deli was talking about this note issue, when he reads that note at work, you're not even in front of him naked or whatever.
Yes.
Reading that note,
it turns him on.
It turns him, I mean, he will not want to leave work and start taking beer, 3x4 as Denzel was saying. No, he will want to come home. Then what more of you are when you are at home with this beautiful lingerie like we are talking about, and then he makes like nothing is happening, then there is a problem. You need to start asking some questions. But then we are not even trying to say men are just some people who cannot even control themselves, such that each time you go naked, they'll start killing themselves like, hey, if he die. No. They have those moments that they are not also moved. So if you're talking about something once in a while that you go naked and he's not moved, okay, it's now your place to move him. Because you surely there in the mood now. Why don't you
It's now your place to move him.
It's now your place to move him. So it doesn't mean all the time when they see nakedness. It means that even Chris woman for road, a husband, they know for control themselves. Kind of not like I'm kind of comparing your wife to a mad woman, but I'm just saying the fact that your nakedness or your whatever moves your husband, it doesn't mean he does that all the time, because this thing goes with the mind too. So it's your place to move him if at that point he is not moved. So all in all, invest in your bedroom ways. Women, I think I said this in another way when I was talking about the ideal. Yes, it was kind of some fun, but it meant a lot. Invest in those things. Look good. Throw away that maternity bed gown. Just look good in the bedroom. Even if this thing doesn't happen every day, you should make your effort for the days you even want it to happen to. So
I like that, Emma. I like that. It's a beautiful thing. It is. So a lot of communication has to be in the bedroom to spice that up. A lot of talking. Like I said, deforest, Siam, shave. All the pubic areas, shave them, okay? So deforestation take place. All the pubic areas, it is disturbed. Make it a duty for the shave at least once in a month. You know, if 1 month no part, we no do douche, shave, because we have a menstrual flow, and at the end, the remnant of that blood is smelly. We know that. It's smelly, so you get to wash and clean yourself. But for you to make it easy, for the hygiene to be easier, shave. Korobo the first day fine. So that if they even want to give you the head way, then they be talking, you're easy. People want to give you the head now, they want to struggle because you never shave. So shave. You get it? Shave, it makes it easier. Some men feel embarrassed. Like Bison was saying that Denzel, why the only corner Bison? Bison, you were supposed to be in this live video too. So some men will be saying that, like Denzel mentioned that, you don't want to body shame them. So some men will even be feeling terrible to tell you, say, baby, you send off his shave. Why the make I work a fine thing and I find a way? I be feel just see him easily. So and because the woman will close up at that time, the feel and say, oh, you don't call she. But no, this is not something your husband has to remind you to do, because it's stressful for them. Just imagine that you want to give your husband a BJ and the whole place needs dreadlocks. They come off for one and they get to move one dreadlock to some corner. They wrap and go some corner, go cut up. No, you think about it as well. Korobo is the deal. Korobo is the deal.
It's like person for take toothpick for go chop meat.
I tell you, you don't come up for restaurant. That for they work I would toothpick for their teeth them. I never suspect that for them.
I think that you start a front restaurant. Oh man.
Now wait till you chop for it's not bad meat. Now
there's a comment that song has made that I would like you to answer, to address that.
Which one? Which comment, darling?
talked about sending text messages to spice up and stuff like that. And then he was trying to know, like, so is it okay for you to send nude to your wife at work or something like that? I want you to.
Okay, for you to send nudes to your wife at work. See, you see most of these things. It is a matter of choice. I really think that I won't categorically rule that out, but it has a lot of consequences. And remember, we're talking about wife and husband. So like I said, I always, if you listen to me most of the time, I always say that I don't mind couples going all out. Whatever a man does behind closed doors with the legally married wife, to me, it's okay. I cannot be telling people whether you should do this. It is your business. As long as it is in the right institution, marriage, I'm all good. But I'm also letting you know that those things have repercussions, because you cannot really trust technology nowadays. Anything can happen. Nobody will be down there for this social media or yes story where pastor a woman send nudes for group chat where one send another massa. We had all of those things. Yes, so you begin to think about it. I'm not ruling that out. And I'm not also telling you to go and be sending nudes. I'm just saying that if it works for you, that's your thing. As long as that's you're legally married, this is your body, your husband, you and your wife has become one. You need to hide your body. But if it is to, those are things people do to spice up their marriages.
Yeah,
and you cannot,
just to add something there,
but it could go wrong. It could really go wrong, and the effects of that, you might not be able to come out of it. Okay, just so we're clear. Again, sending nudes, you could miss your phone, could get missing. Somebody could steal your phone, and then that they could blackmail you. Secondly, you and that person feel separate tomorrow. They start use. I'm just trying to be careful. That's why I cannot pass it on like a standard to say, oh, a norm. No. So this is now at individual levels, okay?
Yeah, so, just to add more to that, Deli, so people can understand really what you're talking about. I want people to understand that whatever is coded can be decoded.
Yes.
What I'm saying is that your mobile phone, whether it's Samsung or it's iPhone, the fact that you're sending that notes directly to your husband, which we both have unanimously agreed that it's your right to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But the technical operator, the person who designed that phone, that's why I say what is coded can be, everything that is coded, it can be decoded.
I love that, Denzel. I do. I love that.
We should take note. Google
so people should be aware of these things, because
now you better introduce me for Google with Emanuela. I think who send you say me you can't take me, I go register for something. Well, I need to come back for this thing.
They have Deli be there where he picture the name for some place they never even know.
First of not be nude, so before we answer things, so they talking about nude. We talking a normal picture. Now Emma can't say I don't know say I be backdate my picture. I be like, oh really? I'm telling you. So I'm just saying that imagine that I had nudes there. Sometimes I don't go log in for some place. Anybody can download those things. Yeah. So not be nudes, I beg. Not the work I think about nudes. For the nudes. Before you say I don't go do nudes, then they Emma help me.
You should know people should know what you're signing up for. Those things are like they're real. Know what you're signing up for. Don't just do it with unconsciously. Know that there is something that can happen tomorrow. I always say these things. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're married, but again, somebody with somewhere more smarter than you can do something with that thing.
Yeah.
So just know what you are doing.
I like that, Denzel. I like that. Yeah. I like that. Okay, guys. Everything that has a beginning definitely has an end. I mean, I guess this is about time where we come to an end of a very spicy show. Denzel, did you have fun? B, did you have fun?
Yeah,
did you guys have fun? Guys, let's know in the comments, okay? Let's know in the comments. Did you guys have fun?
This one you missed today. This was the longest session and very interesting.
This one miss. I don't say he even regret why he become. I know he. Then I'm a brother. I know he fine. He regrets it. Where I would have just beat. I forgot beat all the odds.
He's asking a question there. He's asking a question there.
Praise God. Jesus.
No. For me, if you ask me this, anal sex is a no. It is a no, a categorical. So now you ask me that one, say at the Alberto, say whatever couples do at the back of the scene at their business. That one for me, no be say. In fact, you should be a homosexual. I consider you so you be homosexual if you're asking for anal sex. So I don't want to me they flag the video because these words are very sensitive words for Facebook. Those are words like that. But I tell and say, as long as you want to go now for backside, just go find another man. Not the work at the tell people they say you hide. You're hiding some things. You're hiding some things. To me, it's a no. It is a no. That's an exit. And not na exit. No be entry. No the work at forcing them. Maybe you want enter a place where you get to the command and command. Now shit the pass to that place. Gonna stop the thing. Yeah. Guys, okay, I guess this is where maybe you wave them goodbye and tell them you love them. Send us hearts, pump them hearts as the lead, guys. But remember, bye, Manuela. Bye, Denzel. Bye, guys. Bye. Next week, a very hot topic, a hotter topic. Okay, guys. I mean, you guys had fun, right? We're not there. We're not gone yet. I'm still there. So we've had a great session. I enjoyed myself. I hope that you guys did as well. So just so you know, if you're new on this platform, my name is Deli Singer. That's it on there. I would summarily say I am a media executive. Okay, so don't worry, you will understand that. So it's all about media works, influencing, advert marketing, all of those things. And for now, I work with ICT University. I work with Monifex. I work with Escape by Edith Delight. I work with FK Global Educational Ventures. I work with Your Pharmacy. It's an online pharmacy on there. I work with Pedis Property. I work with Worcester Academy. And again, guys, there's a video that is going to come on board. We have a conference that is going to take place in America. And it is in 2 months' time. I would say less than 2 months' time. Okay, it is the leading women's conference and the lead men's conference. So it is being organized by Dr. and Mrs. Gafferson. They're based in the USA, and I'm one of the speakers. Hey, yeah, I will be talking on career women, and I hope that you guys would tune in. I would put the details on the platform so that you guys can get on there. Guess what? It's free for those of you in Africa, so you don't have to pay anything, but you just have to watch online. But you need to register so you have access to everything that will be happening. So hopefully I can be there to talk about it. So those of you in America, get ready to welcome, and we do a lot of hangouts and all of that. But most importantly, it is about your vision, it's about voice, and it's about value, just so that it's all empowering for both the men and both the women. I'll be talking about this extensively, but there is a video that explains more of that. Guys, do not go away. Watch all of what I've talked about, okay, up to the end. And guys, whatever adverts, publicities, promos you want to do, this is the go-to platform. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you from my heart to yours. I'll see you again, same venue next time. No, I'll be here again on Sunday to talk to you about teach on a very important topic. You want to check on that. Okay, guys, take care for now and bye-bye. I love you. I blow you kisses.
Hello, my name is Madison Gafison.
And I'm Claudia Gafison.
And we are the founders of Lead Missions International. We are so excited to announce to you our 2021 suite of conferences.
We all know how the last 12 months have been, but we believe that this is the time to arise and take the lead in our lives, families, communities, and the nations.
That is why we are inviting you to our Men Lead Conference holding July 21st and 22nd in Mission, Texas.
And our Leading Lady Conference on July the 23rd and 24th in Mission, Texas.
In our Men Lead Conference this year, we are exploring leadership above and beyond.
And for our ladies, we'll be exploring the 3 V's: vision, values, and voice.
You know how the bar of leadership keeps dropping in our society today, but we believe that now is the time to arise and to go above and beyond and to set the stage for the right kind of leadership that we want in our families, in our communities, and in our nations.
Ladies, we shall be uncovering how to add a voice to our vision and values as we live out our true calling as leaders in society.
So why not join us July 21st through the 24th in Mission, Texas, and in person, or from the comfort of your home somewhere around the world.
This year we'll be coming to you from the Lead Missions headquarters in Mission, Texas, and we'll be broadcasting to the rest of the world.
Please watch this.
Hello and welcome to the beautiful city of Mission, Texas. My name is Obed Garza. I'm a pastor here at Freedom Life Church, and this is the auditorium where we're going to be hosting the 2021 Men Lead Conference and Leading Ladies Conference with Lead Missions International. Welcome. Here at Freedom Life Church, we're so excited to be hosting the 2021 Leading Ladies Conference and Men Lead Conference with Lead Missions International. If you're joining us live, click on the link below and get access to local hotel accommodations. I'm sure you're going to find something that suits you just right.
Wow. So, why not register now and take a front seat? Thank you.